Ahoy there, I'm Tiny Pirate and welcome to a live stream of Kerbal Space Program. I'm playing with some realism mods and I felt like playing a bit of Kerbal again for some reason. I don't know why. It's just the way life is sometimes. I hope that someone out there will start watching soon. If not some of my existing audience, some other people. Because I'm going to get up to some pretty fun things. If you get super interested in the mods that I'm using, they're in the video description, quite a few of them. The main ones really are Kerbalism for realism and Spectra for enhanced graphics. After that I've got planetary bases and some other bits and bobs. Hello there, burning souls. So got quite a few mods. Been a while since I played, but I think I'll be able to do just fine. First things first, I need to pick up some missions because we're going to do career. I've stripped out all of the annoying survey ones because I just really hate them. They're really annoying. I don't want to fly around. I don't want to fly around Kerbin in particular. I want to get out there and explore the stars. So the first thing we're going to do is run an experiment on the pad, and we're going to launch our first vessel. Should be pretty good. Orbital death platform, burning souls. I do plan pretty eventually to set up planetary bases outside somewhere. Okay, so here's the basic rocket. Hello, Alan. The most basic rocket known to man, the starter rocket. Anything else exciting I can even add onto it? Don't even want to waste fins on it. Communitron type things aren't relevant. Kerbal Engineer not relevant. These are though. And 3 of them make sense to start with. Anything else? I don't really think there is. Got a parachute. All these other mod parts. No, I got nothing. This is first flight. So we're going to chuck a Kerbal in there. Valentina to start with. Get out of there, Jeb. You're just a little untrustworthy. So Valentina will be our first pilot. We've got... Huckman. This is going to be about 2.5 hours. So here we go. We got our flag ready. We got our incredible thrust weight ratio. So remind myself just to drop that back. Otherwise it's just going to cook the rocket. Hey Spider Alex, good to see you again. And hopefully audio is coming through good for everyone. Yes, Spacey Nerd. Some of my very first videos were Kerbal mod videos, but I felt like doing something different and moved on to other things. So, right, so I've got the Kerbalism mod, which means I do get EVA when I'm on the ground. EVA report. Right. Is there anything to... What am I doing here? Space is up there. I know, let's get back in there. We have a monopropellant. Oh, sorry, a monopropellant. A goop to review. And what else? Spam engines. I'm going to do things properly. I'm going to record data. So that's that's stuck here. So Kerbalism gives me like a nice list of all the research I've done. And if I had an antenna, I could transmit that home. It's time just to go straight up, basically. Oh, and of course, I forgot to stage it properly. I always do that. How do you donate? That's a very good question, Burning Souls. Yes, the live stream will appear on the channel later, Space Nerd. So how do you donate? You have to do it through Streamlabs, and I think I've failed to put the bot. Maybe the bot's not set up right to tell you how to do that. Hey there, Energy. I think you can go to Streamlabs/TinyPirate, and you might be able to do it that way, but I'm not 100% sure. And it's just the stupidest rookie mistake. Well, at least I can get the flying over Kerbin science report and the flying over Kerbin mystery goo report. Yeah, and can I just like go sideways somewhat while we come down? So I've picked up a tiny bit of science, I suppose, so that's not the end of the world, I guess. And well, we just got to wait to come back down. So silly. Hopefully is sound alright for everyone. I did have a little check, but I can't always be 100% sure. Oh, there is a button. Yeah, YouTube itself has some kind of live donate button thingy-bobby as well, which is nice. Little $ thing. Otherwise, Streamlabs is available too if you fancy that. No problem if you don't. I enjoy just doing something a bit different. Normally I just do lots of straight Let's Plays, and they take quite a bit of editing. And that's all well and good, but and you know, and fun. But it can be fun to do something a bit different. Alright, well that was a really stupid first flight. Oh, you can also hop on Patreon as well if you do fancy doing the monthly donations thing. Alright, we got money, we got parts, we got Valentina ready to go. I actually want to do that again, and this time stage it properly. I'm not even gonna flee. It's a little flee. I'm not even gonna spend the science just yet. I want to get this thing working good. I don't think we need to worry too much about changing anything really. So energy, yeah, there's Patreon for those who like to do Patreon. Next to the chat there should be a $sign. That's for like super chat. Well, my banner and artwork stuff was all built by a friend of mine who helped on the art in the Dwarf Fortress book that I wrote. So he's a local designer guy. Go this way. What mods? If you go to the video description, you'll see the 40 odd mods that I'm currently running. I do energy. Do I have a Discord? I have a Discord, but it's only for Patreons, because otherwise it would get really perhaps busy, and then I'd have to read it a lot, and then I wouldn't be able to move, I wouldn't be able to spend as much time making videos. We're flying. Is there any more crew reporting I can do? I don't think there is. I think oh no, there's a flying over water. Good, good, good. Ah, yes, nice swimming, and there's probably a science over water as well. Nope, that's fine. Well, we'll just come down. Out goes the parachute, and we'll get some water science. Down, down, down. Sorry, Valentina, this has been an extremely uninteresting flight. Whee! Bit more. Come on, faster. Land. Faster. Faster, faster. Faster, Valentina. Faster. Alright. Oh, we can clear some messages while we wait. So what do we got here? Gather science from Kerbin. Yes, we did that. We had a launch. Yes, it was a nice launch. We did very good. We went, we did an EVA test. We launched our first vehicle. Yes, and we did some speed. Very good. Okay, so, watery science. Observe mystery goo. What's the mystery goo like in the water? It escapes. Cheeky goo. Crew report. Watch an iceberg. Oh, I don't see any around here. And Valentina, you can hop out and do a little crew report while you're out here. Ooh. How many snacks would it take to swim to? Not many, I don't think. Alright, so that's the end of tiny vehicles. I don't share this around. I don't do the multiplayer Kerbal thing. It is probably it's a bit of a hack, right? It doesn't work perfectly. And we got all our money back, and we have some money. The first thing I actually really want to do is... Oh, mission control. We're not going to upgrade you just yet. We'll do some R&D. So, the basic ones. Yes, we do want all these parts. Very good. And we want all these parts, including new science experiments from Kerbalism. Because Kerbalism has realism bits and bobs, and this is a science experiment from DMagicOrbitalScience. So, we're going to be very happy with our science haul. And these parts give me more science, more heat shields and stuff. That seems sensible. And I can't do no more science. No more science. Alright, so mission control. Part testing. Flight above Kerbin. These can be a total pain in the neck. These part ones... The parachute one, I was fiddling around last night. I could not get it to work because the speed was just like, if you're this high, you're probably not doing this speed, and vice versa. It was a pain. This one, I could probably do that. I think I could. Solid fuel booster, 44,000. That's a long way to take a rubbish fuel booster, and very high, and not so fast. Oh, test the flea at launch site. Yeah, we'll do that one too. Joint live streams with Tape. Who's Tape? Burning Souls. I don't know who that is. Oh yeah, yes, Planet Base. That was a great game to play. Energy. Yeah, I did enjoy that quite a bit. So we got parts we need to work on. Where's our contract list? Have a swivel engine, so we definitely need one of those. We need the flea in here as well. What? Oh, I haven't gone and purchased it. Ah. Alright, leave. Save and continue, that's fine. Yeah, don't have to worry about donating energy, that's all good. It's on so late because I live in New Zealand. And this is not late for me. Now, where's my... Oh, purchase of parts. There you go. I did those ones too. Okay, good. So, we're back in here. Here we go. Where is my... I love these service bays. I like how they give me a nice, I don't know, nice proper role-playing-y sort of feel to things. Where's my thermal protection? No, not the tiny one. We might need some of that. Now let's look here. Do I play RimWorld? I haven't really played RimWorld. I've had a little fiddle with it, but I kind of missed the boat on that one, unfortunately. Hi, Freddy. Spider, not right now. And what are we having a look at here? So we need to get this thing up. Oh no, give me a decoupler first. And boop, and boop, and one of those. So it's got to be 8,000 to 14,000. What are our contracts? Just a test. I think we can do that really easy with that. I mean, it's not going to be the world's most impressive rocket, but it will get us up. Delta V, there's quite a bit there. Oh, and the flea is going to give us another little punch. And now what I really need to make sure of is that these guys all have parachutes, because I'm running stock recovery. What is it? Yeah, this thing, stage recovery. So it's going to tell me if I don't have enough. If I don't have enough parachutes, and if I do, then I get to recover them. So there you go. That one should recover fine. This will recover because I'm going to be in it, which is very good. Right, hey Pymaster, we're playing Kerbal Space Program. We're playing the Kerbalism realism mod, which I'll show you guys what that means in a sec if you haven't already seen it. And we're just putting together the very early rockets. So we don't need any of these right now. We've got the flea. It's basically science time, I think. It's always something you've got to be careful you don't forget. Now, because of Kerbalism, I only need one of these guys. I don't need lots, which is good for part saving. I only need one of each science experiment. I'll flip them over so I can see them. They look nice. Mystery. Actually, I'm going to put you here because Mystery Goo is what's going to take up a bit of room. No. Oh, barometer in the middle. Yes, and I suspect two. Okay, so one there and one there. Alright, that service bay is a bit empty, but it's not too bad. Magnetometer we don't need yet. Kerbal Engineer. Might slap one right there. Are we okay on parts? Partless. Right, what is this saying? Okay, yes, we splashed in the ocean. Well done. So I do need to check. So if you haven't already seen it, this is Kerbalism, which is like a realism mod, and it tells you like how much fuel and food and stress, and inside the pod there's a whole bunch of extra stuff. So quality of life, there's a scrubber for CO2, and if you turn this off, then it reduces mass in theory. Some of these things I can unload or load nitrogen, and you might see there's a sort of mass associated with that. Food also can be loaded and unloaded. I've got 5 days worth of food, so I can unload that, and it should, somewhere I should see the mass go down of the ship if I bother to pull up Kerbal. Where is this ship stats? Here we go. So right now it's at 86.7 tons, and then if I go back here, it's up to, I don't know, some more. So yeah, food can weigh quite a bit. There's not much storage for that in the pod. So Kerbalism is pretty cool, and I like to fiddle with it because I like to make things hard, and people can run out of electricity and everyone die. Yeah, you can make your life really miserable with it. It looks a little lame, I must admit. So what if we stuck you? I want to stick you on the bottom actually to keep the weight more focused around. Actually, if I took you off, I'll make sure we get the weight centered. Okay, so, oh, look at that. That looks beautiful. What a beautiful science array. Don't need any communications. We're fully... Okay, I think we're ready. We'll call this one the cricket, since it's slightly larger than a flea. And I'll save it. And the game is not free burning ourselves. I think you can maybe get a demo. Oh, look, I've got the window shine mod on. Cool, it reflects the stuff. I haven't got much windows so far. So, tiny, tiny rocket, ready to go. Let's go. Now, I have to do the test, and I can't remember if I... Yeah, it is like Tech Life Support Pi, but it's kind of more... it's a lot more complete than that, if that makes sense. So it has just a ton more to it. You will see it's got radiation, all kinds of, like, just crazy things. Okay, just... Kerbal Engineer, go away. Okay, so do I need to test it? I'm sure running the test is just going to send it upwards. Oh, staging. Ooh, okay, that was close. So, we need to put that there. No, those. So it goes here, here. That stages with that. So parachutes. Then this comes down here. Then that stages with that. Oh, that could have gone horribly, horribly, horribly wrong. And I don't think I can even revert. I think I set the difficulty high. And now I'm in trouble. So, let's go up. Oh, I didn't hit... I didn't hit test. Can I even revert? I can't even revert. Never mind. I'm going to go this way this time. Okay, that's fine. And upwards and onwards. I better pull up the contract window. So we've done... Oh no, it was happy with that. So we need to get to 8,000 odd feet. And we need to be going fairly quick. Meters, sorry. 8,000 odd meters. Yeah, that's fine. 4,000, 5,000. Not too fast, tiny pirate. Alright. 8,000 is soon. Uh-oh. No, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, and I speed up, speed up, speed up. Oh, no! Not quite enough. Not quite enough speed. That's super annoying. I was just a bit shy. Do you need a good computer burning souls? No, you don't. I've got a lot of visual mods on, so it does tend to stress it a little bit more than it should. You silly thing. You've annoyed me now, but I could be doing some science rather than talking, couldn't I? So, let's have a look. We've got Observe Mystery Goo. Oh, you've screwed Mystery Goo. We have log pressure data. Yes, there is some pressure up here and some temperature. Oh, there's different temperatures as well. And radiation. Ooh, there's some radiation. Do I get any crew reports for flying up here? I do. Something on the wing. Oh dear. Twilight Zone reference. Can I just sort of glide us a little bit this way? Come on, let's go. This way, this way, this way, this way. Alright, you want to come down over here? That's fine. I don't mind that too much. Observe Mystery Goo. Actually, what I need to do is turn over a little bit before we're going too far so I can kick this out so it doesn't hit us. Alright, good. That should get recovered. And stage recovery hasn't recovered anything yet because it's all still within visual range. So wherever the flea is, it'll be down over there somewhere. Oh, I suppose we need a parachute too. Better not forget that. The stream could be stuttering. I'm sorry if it is. I'm in New Zealand and I think YouTube just hates us for being so far away. Crew report. Oh yes, we can get another bunch of reports in. Yes, we're flying Kerbin. Log radiation data. Log temperature. Sorry you don't get to read these, but that's okay, I suppose. And do we get a observe mystery goo while we're here? Oh yes, the desert's glad they use a drink. Wonder what happens if you pull the goo out the window. Oh no, we haven't got that one. We already got it. Okay, so come down and land. Speed it up. Get in there. BD Armory does, I think, stress laptops a little bit more. Or computers. I know it used to on my old computer, but this one, it kind of destroys it. What broke? Oh, the mystery goo was poking through the bottom. Huh. I wonder if I lost the heat shield as well. Never mind. So, crew report from the ground. Grasslands. Oh, looks familiar. Well, that's because you live here, Valentina. And temperature scan. Yes, there is temperature here. Pressure data. Wow, yes, there is pressure here. And radiation. What is the radiation like here? It's lovely. Now you hop out and have a little look around. Don't jump off just yet. EVA report. I wish I brought pants. Okay, so recover. A sort of successful early mission, I sort of think. So we got some data. We got a bunch of science. We got our money back pretty much. Something got destroyed. And not really much in the way of reputation. That's fine. So 100,000. Research and development. A bigger engine would be good. Need to buy it. And radial decoupler. I should get that now. And that's it for science for now. So let's have a looky-see. Rip and chat for the goo. Yes, the goo died. It tried, but it was unfortunate. What I'm going to do is, it needs just a bit more fuel here. Oh, I can actually put in the large fuel tanks, but that's okay. I think this will be... I think I can control the speed. And aerodynamics, I want a winglet. And I'm going to put it here, because the flea's not going to last very long. So I want it on the part that's left behind. And, oh, we better fix all the staging. So you down here, you go with that one, so that one, and then those two, then that one separately, and then you guys go with that one, and then that one. Okay, yes, cool. So that will be fine. Cricket, let's go and check contracts. Yes, I did get a few new parts. I don't want to just clear this contract before I leap too high into space. Escape atmosphere, I don't want to do just yet. Thumper, no. I hate testing parachutes, so we're not going to do those. Stacked decoupler was a pain. How high do I have to be for that one? Oh, that one. Test the heat shield at 17,000 kilometers. Oh, we'll give that a go. And we've got to be going reasonably quick. Those are the blimmin' cricket. Here we go. Jebediah this time, sure. So the the testing of parts at various speeds are the ones that just drive me absolutely bananas. I'm going to try and not do them too long. Alright, so... What? Oh god, I'm an idiot. We did the flea. Ah, never mind. Let's say we got some debris, and right. Broke some records, and we did test it. That's fine. So now we're on, have the swivel, and do the thing. So I think we will... try and go north. Oh, what? It didn't save the damn thing. Okay. Hello there, Stu. Good to see you. Kerbal is fantastic if you don't mess it up. Well, one of the good things is now I've tested the flea, so I can throw that whole stage away and bin it and put on the slightly bigger one. The hammer. The hammer needs a parachute to go with it. Couple of them. Yes. And what are you doing? Thing. Okay. You guys, you need to be in that stage. You guys here are in that stage. So it goes boom, it flies. Zoom, it flies, decouples, and then fly. So stage 4 is a little bit high on the thrust to weight ratio. About there is probably good. The rest of it's fine. Oh, this needs more fuel. Hopefully that doesn't mess up the thrust to weight ratio too much. I think we'll put 2 on. That should be... oh, it's a bit low. Put this up again. Thrust ratio up. Alright, that should be pretty good. Stream is kind of lagging. Ah, that is such a pain. I mean, I could stream in 720, but I just really like streaming in not 720. I'm gonna put these back on the roof since it was exploding otherwise. Or crashing into the ground. Actually, we do have that heat shield, the 1.25, that should be fine. Okay, so good. Fine. Close the doors, seal it up, save it, and launch. The objective of the game, Stu, is to fly rockets into space. Alright. Okay. I was in an advertisement for how to stream. How have we not passed 25 viewers? I'm not quite sure what you're on about there, pal. Whoosh. Now we're going to go north eventually, and not into orbit, but that's okay. YouTube is now telling me bad. It says bad, 1080p bad, and I can't do much about that. It's just contention, I think, on New Zealand. I don't know. I think maybe I should think about, you know, streaming at 720p or something. But I do like 1080. 1080 is nice to see. I always record in 1080. So UAV Futures, yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. If you like quadcopters or interested in racing quadcopters and first-person view quadcopter stuff, he's the guy to go check out. Bye-bye, tiny rocket. Now let's go up with this one. So, I've got two things I need to meet. So the first target is 8,000 meters. So I think, you know, just going straight up is... Oh, and I forgot the little fins, so we better just go straight up. So I think we will just go for the 8,000 meters reasonably fast speed thing first of all. So we've got to hit there. 420. Yes, okay, so that's fine. Now I'm going to slow down a little bit. We've got to hit 17,000. And we've got to be going... So this is where I want to... Actually, I'm going to tilt over a little bit. This is where actually I'll just tilt east, that's fine. This is where I do want to hit the speed record. And how am I even going to test it? I'm going to have to drop everything. Okay, not too far, we're too high now. So, this testing is such a pain. What are we at? Perhaps is at 55 kilometers. Okay, well that's okay. We can do some science, I suppose. We'll do that now while we are reasonably high over the ocean. Crew report. What is upper atmosphere? Oh, that's good. So we are really kind of milking the science by doing so much like this. Surface is what I want to keep an eye on. Goo in the upper atmosphere. Yes, we want to have a look at it. And log temperature. It is cold. Yes, that is correct. Log radiation. Most of the radiation is still being absorbed by the atmosphere, which is very nice to know, because it will kill us otherwise. Barometer is a bit thin, and I don't think we need any other. So now we're coming down. I am going to detach that. That's got a parachute. It will figure it out. Stage recovery will recover it for us. We're going to turn this way and come back in. So how fast can we go? I bet not fast enough, which is a pain. I might keep that contract around anyway. We'll see if we can get to it. I'm not going to make a big effort on it. I think it's time to go to space, the next rocket. Okay, so we are waiting. It is very late for some of you. I know, you poor, poor people. I can't help living in New Zealand, though. Look, it's pretty, though, isn't it? It's very nice up here as we fly over the sea. Are we getting any more... Oh, we're getting another crew report. Or is it just the same one? I can have a look here if I pull up the data log. Oh, so it's only one crew report, temperature, radiation, pressure, and goo in the flying high. So that's fine. Alright, so we just got to speed things up a little bit. Let's do a little bit of physics warping here. Speed up, coming down. We might get fast enough to achieve our test rate. Oh, no, don't adjust the craft at high speed. Okay, so we're not, can't test it, run test, it's not going to do it yet. Going pretty quick now. I reckon when we come back from an actual orbital flight, we will hit these speeds. We're going to be too low. That's alright, we'll come back from an actual orbital flight and hit it. We might have enough money from the other contracts to do some good stuff. So what is it telling us? We got some debris. Stage recovered, so stage recovery did that for us, which was cool. All of the costs in stage recovery are in pounds, which is quite funny, but it's going to save us money. So I don't know, would you call it an exploit? I just like the idea that you have to or it's advantageous for you to try and recover stuff. Visual, I'm using the Spectra top kick. I'm using the Spectra, should put out a parachute, hey? There we go. I'm using the Spectra mod. It's relatively newly updated, and I'm using all of the, did I just, no I didn't. I'm using all of the added optionals and some other stuff they mentioned in that same thread. No, nothing fresh here until we crash. Oh, there's our boost. Is that our booster? It is our booster. Funny. Hello there, Crowkies. We don't mind. Crocus, we don't mind bad English. And oh, we've got a nice day to drift down, Jebediah. You've done a very good job. Do we have any more mystery goo observations to make? Nope. I think that's probably our science load for the day. So let's just get down and get this bad boy recovered. Maybe we should close this up. Don't want to get it all wet. And splash. Well, splash. Very good. Very good. And if we do a crew report, I think it's just going to tell us the same thing. Yeah, we already don't have any more science for that. No need for pirates. Just one small pirate. Alright, so recover. Let's get on and do proper going into space. Yes, PyMaster, I do use CCAN. CCAN is amazing. So there's all the data we had. 42 science. We've got a bunch of funds now, which is good. Reputation is good. And I want to upgrade... Oh. A little bit close to upgrade that much. Haven't got enough money. So, basic science. There's a ton of parts in here that I don't... do I want this or do I want the... I don't have enough science or money for quite enough science for either of them. So I think we can just go to science. We can go to space as we are by being clever. So now let me have a look. Yes, we just got to ban the spam. So that's gone. Time for an orbital grade rocket, and the cheapest way to do that is really with a big old solid rocket booster at some crazy thrust to weight ratio. Is that going to be enough to get into space? Let me just have a look at my geostation, or not a geostationary, but 3,400 or so is what I need total. 3,000, 4,000. That should be plenty to get into space if I managed it well. Which I'm not sure I will. I think I could do that. Aerodynamics, we definitely want a winglet. 3 of them should be fine. The engineer isn't complaining. I do need to pick up another contract. We'll call this the housefly, just because. Science is fine. This needs its stage recovery pieces. Where are you, parachute? I think, well, 3. I think 3 will be plenty. What do you reckon, stage recovery? More than enough. Do we just want to go for... Oh, 3's fine. 2 on that stage. Coming down with this. I think that looks okay. I don't think it would be... Oh, I do want to actually put on a communitron. Oh, maybe I'll just do that one. Shall we put it in here? Whoa, we don't need lots of them. There we go. It's not... I'm not super impressed with that. Maybe if we just put it like that. There we go, that's okay. So, cool. That'll do. Service bay is ready. I do want to go and look at the... Oh yes, lower the thrust on the booster. Thank you. Good point, Top Kick. So let me have a look. Exploration, escape the atmosphere. We can definitely do that. Now we've got 2 contracts. Nah, screw those other ones. Come back here. We'll pick up the housefly. Yeah, that thrust is insane. Something like that would be good. And that's fine. Cool, let's do it. Let's go into space. It's Stu, it's quite sandboxy. So you can play through a career and unlock and research and do stuff like that. But mostly it just becomes... Oh, of course, the staging is totally screwed. It's mostly a game of messing about with parts to build something cool. Okay, so those parts are all fine. So, have we done the new one that's here? No, we haven't, so we'll get that while we're here. Have we done that one? Yeah, we have. Okay, so close the doors, don't want that aerodynamic drag. And 3, 2, 1, boom, up we go. Nice and gentle to start with. To the moon, not yet. I can probably do the moon today, I think. First we go up, and then we go across. And then we see space, and we say hello. How are you doing in there, Jebediah? Everything is working. A little low on food, but we don't need that much. No need for a crew report. Just go up. Going up very slowly. I guess the thrust limiter is being fine, but at least we're not being slowed down by the wind a lot. I am worried this is kind of a big rocket for this little pod to control. Like the reaction wheels, I'm gonna have a hard time. I'm actually doing little control inputs now to try and keep it vertical. And those winglets aren't really helping. As soon as we lose this heavy booster, we'll be alright. Spam the boosters. Yeah, I like boosters too. But I also like to feel a kind of natural progression. You know, I like to... Why do you want to go to space that way? Fair, you can if you want, but it's not... That's better. Now we need to... No. Oh man. Oh dear. No. I don't think we're going to space today. This is not how you go to space. You see, Jeb, this part here, it needs to be pointing down this way, and then... God. Can you swivel it round, maybe? Yeah, come on. Just up. 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 Are you going to do it? Did I just tilt over too far? I think I did. We're going to go up to space, I suspect, but it's going to be just a bit... okay, well, we'll just have to be a bit cautious with our tilt, really. I mean, that's the basic part. If we're going over too far, that was pretty much what I did there. 60, 70. Oh, slow down a bit. Getting a bit too fast. I'm wasting energy. Oh dear. That's very fast. Really? Already out of fuel? Oh, okay, well, we'll ditch that part and go for it. How far are we going to get? Oh, we're going definitely into space today. Didn't manage that flight very well at all. So we just need to go up, up, up. Run test? No, there's no chance. What do we got? Stage recovery. Thank you very much. Bye-bye module. You're going to come with us for a little way, but you're a bit heavier. So we're going to go up to 125k. Let me have a look at the map. Oh, where's the... Is it B for belts? No, it's Alt B. 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 I can't... Oh, well, maybe it's because I don't have the tracking or science for it yet. But there are radiation belts I have to worry about in the Kerbalism mod. Let's just get up to the top. We are in space. Look, Jebediah, it's your house down there. You are happily in space, but you're not going to be up there for very long. That's alright. Open the service bay. Do some science. Mystery goo. What can you tell us about space? Yes, it's a bad goo. Okay, record data. Is this doing anything right now? No, it's just keeping us connected, I suspect. Log data. Yes. Oh, in Kerbalism, you need to keep communications with home. It keeps your Kerbals happy, along with space. If they like spaces and places to move around. If they are unhappy, then they get very, very grumpy, and they can actually get quite destructive. And you can see up here as well, the interface tells me that if it will stay still, that the housefly ship is currently got battery. It's got food and air and oxygen and stuff. All right. So. Was there any other science to do? I think we got it all. Oh, well, yeah, we did, I think. Close that. Data, we got a giga data, we got a crew report, some pressure at various landed, yes, okay, space, and some goo. Very nice. The bigger liquid fuel tank, yeah, I should have switched them out, Keck. I just couldn't be really bothered fiddling with the changing of the, what was it, changing stuff. So I wonder if we will get our contract this time for surface speed coming back down again. We might. And why can't I send? Oh, I can actually send. It's not going to really help. But if you gather data from these instruments, and you'll notice I've only got one of each. They don't fill up like they do in the normal default game because of this mod. I've gathered data, it's in the pod in a hard drive, and now I'm very slowly sending it back home on this very rubbishy antenna. So we need to come down a bit faster than this, or we're going to be here all day. 90 kilometers up, 70 kilometers up. Right, is there any fresh science up here? No, there isn't. All the way down, I think, is what we need to do. Except we might get a test. Oh, tiny pirate, be careful. We might get a test on the way down. We might. I'm a bit worried we might come down a bit too fast. We might come down a bit too fast. We get very vertical. We're already at the speed. Oh, what are the G-forces like? Oh, the G-forces are climbing. Oh, test. Oh, we did it. Thank you. Oh, we did it, and we didn't fail, and we got all that done. Cool. We're going to have plenty of science and money. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Kerbals. Oh, something exploded somewhere. How long am I going to stream for, Freddy? At least another hour and a half. 6K, out comes the chute. Whoa! And coming down through the cloud always makes me a bit worried when I see the cloud, because you don't quite know how far away the ground is. Okay, it's actually kind of a shame that the I think what happened is the other stage, the second stage, blew up, and we were close enough to see it or hear it, so it didn't actually get hit by stage recovery. So I don't think we got to recover it. We recovered. Oh no, just active cover, solid fuel booster winglet. Oh, so we collected that one back, but the other one we actually saw it get destroyed, so we don't even get it back for free. What a shame. Fast forward. Fast, 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 fast. Boom. Recover. Alright. Now, I think we can afford to, so all that science will be delivered. We've got tons of science. We've got a bucket of money. We've got lots of happy Kerbals. So I'm going to upgrade the tracking center because we want more contracts. And tracking station's too expensive. That's... Oh, I'll do some science first. More rocket parts is a good idea. Buy. Needs crew cabin, structural fuselage, struts, who needs? Oh, struts are nice. That's the big ones. Plane parts don't really care. Control, I do really care. Yeah, it's going to be control. Okay. All right. Yeah, top kick. It shouldn't. It should have known. It should have been smart enough to open itself up, but perhaps I didn't set the other things up properly. What do we got now? So I kind of am inclined to throw all of that away. This I am reasonably happy with for an orbital shot. Yeah, we got new rocket engines, so that will be helpful. Think we can probably just do that. Now, do we have command? We do, but it's only this cheap little command. Blonk. Even got Mech Jib, but he's in a rubbish form. He only tells us stuff that the engineer tells us, so I'm not going to bother with him. That reaction wheel will be helpful. Decouple here, and I think we will go for a big stack with a swivel on the end and maybe a couple. I don't want to get too much bigger than that. Swivel. Oh no, reliant. Swivel. I'm a bit worried about the. Yeah, make sure that's stuck on properly. So, whoa, that's a ton of delta V, but that's mostly in this stage, which no, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We're going to have a lot of room to play with, I think. And down here, let me have a look. I want them to be that side. I can't remember. I think it's that side. And we'll put on a couple of solids. It looks a bit lame. Let's move them slightly. Cool. That'll do. and a little note's going, and we're going to have to do some jiggery pokery with, so that one and that one together, then it goes pop. Then we're going to want to, they're probably going to crash into each other anyway, but that'll do, that's okay. I'm just going to put one on them. Come here, give me just one on this side. Oh, whoops, give me one on this side. If I'm very lucky, they'll kind of drag them away. Put them there, put that one there. Alright, I'm just having a read at what everyone's saying. Struts and struts. I can't, well, I don't think I've got fuel lines yet, so I don't think I can asparagus. It is quite amusing to do, but stage 4, 59, is that one 50? It is 59 as well, so stage 4 is now still insane amounts of thrust. Yeah, that'll probably do. Oh, maybe a bit less. Yep. So that should go up very nicely. Winglet. I think the great deal of control that a winglet would give us, oh, it's not quite, come here, is a good idea. Not going to crash into anything. Nope. And utility, put on the radial chute. Just 2, I suspect. 30 tons, 30. Too many parts. That works. Or I could just decide I don't really care about these side ones. They're not very expensive. I'll probably just do that. And you can go up here. I really feel that I'll need the controls more than I will need the other stuff. So it's just going to be 2 of you. 2. That should be okay. Got parachutes, rockets, pop, and then that, pops, then that, and that. No, that's got to be separate, of course. And is there any more cool science or something to try and fit in? The magnetometer maybe, but do I want to do it? No, I'm at 30 tons. I'm at 30 tons, but I think we actually could afford to ditch. Just go down to one of these, and I will put it there on top of that one. And a magnetometer is the orbital sciences thing. It's kind of I'm not sure I want to bring it up, to be frank. I think it's going to be a pain. No parachutes on last stage. Oh, very good point, Top Kick. And I have room for 1 radial chute. And I think I'm going to just ditch that. I don't think I need it. We'll try for 2. Thank you for reminding me. 2 and... where are you? Those 2. And you go up here. I think that looks quite pretty. Battery, actually. Oh, we don't have batteries yet. We're going to have to be a bit careful about that. Because if they, if you run out of power, it will be quite a pain. Everything's lined up. Housefly, I think we'll just call this one Housefly since it should be fine. What are you complaining about now? 20 tons. You know what? What if we just dropped a bit of the fuel here? Bit of fuel, bit less, bit more. 17.6. Okay, that's fine. It's the same here. So thrust away, that should be fine. Center of mass higher. Let me have a look at the center of mass. I don't mind it back there. We're just going to have to go straight up for a while, and this control will help, as well as the inline reaction wheel. Press Z and hope. Yeah, I need to actually go check those contracts now, so let's have a quick look. Alright, contracts. What do you got for me? Orbit Kerbin. I think we're going to try that one. Thumper. Radial mount drogue. I hate shoot ones. No. Thud. Do I... liquid fueled engine. No, forget it. Oh, I think I've got a thud, haven't I? No, that's a crazy... That's a silly height. Hammer. Stacked coupler in flight. I could probably try that because I'll be coming down. I can bring down the rocket parts that I'm going to dump. don't have the small one on. Basic jet engines, screw that. Flight over Kerbin. No. And radial decoupler orbiting Kerbin? Really? No, we're not going to do that. SCANsat. We're not ready for SCANsat. Ferry 3 tourists safely. Where do they want to go? They want to... 5 years. I'm not... Oh, yes, forget about it. You guys dreaming. Alright, so I think that was all fine. Yes, this is KSP 1.3 with a whole bunch of mods. Whole bunch of mods. And of course I've put the blimmin' fins on the wrong way around. I would prefer everything to be rotated slightly, but that's okay. So, yeah, let's see if we can go to space today. I'm confident with the space part. I'm not sure if I've got enough of everything to go the extra mile. There really isn't much solid fuel in those boosters. They're just about to be able to land on their own, just free falling. Or maybe not from the site. Upwards! Upwards we go into space today. And we've got a magnetometer boom, so it's going to be good to get a little bit of the old science going. A new science. And 4K up, and you're just about done with the solids. And come on, drop. Pew! Boom! They always do that, don't they? Fall in together. Starting to tilt over very carefully. 20k apoapsis. I actually really need this thing to really loft itself up, because the next stage, and we're already quite low on fuel, the next stage is not going to be good for atmospheres at all. So I don't want to tilt over too much. It's not going to be super efficient launch. It just needs to be efficient enough. Well, yeah, unfortunately, Slip, the parachutes, I couldn't fit them in the part count. And I have stage recovery, which will help with all of those things. Alright, so 70k. Goodbye. And whee, off it goes. And I'm not even going to fire the engine up. We're just going to drift along here. Terraria. Drift, 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 speed up a little bit, get closer to the apoapsis, which is 79,000 meters. And we're going to have to start doing it now because this thing is so low thrust. So just go sideways and fingers crossed. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this off. We were a bit low on speed. Oh yeah, I know, Pilot Master. Actually, the Kerbal Engineer, which is on the ship, did tell me the Delta V. The Delta V was there, but Delta V isn't everything, right? Because you still have the problem that you've only got so much time. See, I'm already close to the apoapsis. I could aim up a little bit. I've only got so much time to reach. Oh, that is helping. I've only got so much time to reach orbital speeds, and this engine might have tons of Delta V, but if I don't have the time, I won't make it. Actually, we'll wait a little bit, get closer to the apoapsis again, push out that. I think we'll do it. I think it's going to be okay now. Not super efficient, but we don't need super efficient for this job. Now we just need to tilt. And up we go again. Push that periapsis up before we drift back down again. Oh, I think we'll do it. Oh, perilously low. And 108. Gonna give it a final little shot in a second. I am going to orbit today. Get the maximum efficiency of... I want to make that a real careful orbit. Oh man, we're so low. And... boom. Okay. Wow. That is just an orbit, 75 kilometers versus 120. I'm not too upset. The mods and everything are in the description. I've got a ton. Spectra is the main visual mod, but there's also like Real Plume, which makes the engines look proper engine vacuum and all this kind of stuff. And there's other things in there which I can't remember. So, light, actually, do we have much power? So let me have a quick look here. Okay, get out here. Yes, we made it to orbit, and wow, we did that. Good. And we did some recovery. Woohoo, excellent. And some parts were destroyed. Never mind, never mind. They were really cheap. So I'm just having a quick look. How are we for electricity? Oh, we've got quite a bit of electrical charge. What I will do though is face this way and leave it there. In fact, what I'm going to do is turn that off because it's going to suck electric charge and I have no way to regenerate it. The next thing to do is crew report. Oh, we're already been to space. That's fine. And log radio. Already done all of that. So I don't think we're going to have... No new science? Oh, what a waste. So it's a contract victory, but nothing else really. Nah, nothing exciting to learn today in space. So, next job is, so we've done the contracts. The ship has no signal connection back home, which will make Jib a little sad, but not too bad. Crew report we don't need to do. Electrical charge is falling, food is fine. So actually the next job is to basically come back down again. Unless anyone else thinks I've got anything else missing. Science, yeah, that's a bit of a shame. So, retrograde, a retrograde burn, close the doors. And I could try and get that, which is... Alright, so just hold. There we go. And that should be fine. So when we get to 40, really fast at 43 to 51, maybe a bit, drop that a bit lower. Yeah, definitely coming home now. So when we get really fast at that speed, I will test the stacked decoupler. Okay, well, yeah, we'll test the stacked decoupler and figure it out. Land in the mountains. That actually wasn't such a bad idea. I should have thought about that. We'll see where we land. Where are we going to come down? Somewhere in the daytime? If it's a nighttime landing, I'm going to be annoyed because they're always really ugly and boring. I think it is. Oh, maybe not. What is it? Is that... it's going to be an ocean landing, isn't it? I could speed that up a little bit. Let's do a little burn. Just drop our... into the daylight here. Where is that? I can't even tell where that is. There's too much clouds. Oh, okay, fine. You're run out. So now we just need to wait to come down. Speed. Jib, don't die. Yes, yes, yes. 60. Want to be going fast enough. Surface. Oh god, the surface speed is insane. Oh dear, that could be quite bad. Bit worried about that. Yes, it will be live on the channel later on for anyone who does miss it or can't make all of it. That's a bit too fast. Oh, now we're too low. I'm a bit reluctant to throw the engine away now. Oh, no, that's overheating. Oh, no, slow down. Oh, God. What was I doing? Okay, good. That's fine. How are you in there? Alright, you're fine. Flying over whatever it is. Whoa, we are going extremely fast. Shame we couldn't test the stacked decoupler. It's coming down a bit too quick. Never mind. 20k. Bit faster, please. I want to get this over with. What are we going to come down on? Oh, probably... Oh, the ground somewhere. Grasslands, I suspect, unfortunately. Bailey, I'm pleased to make you happy. Land, Jebediah. That was somewhat successful. Oh, coming through the cloud. Oh, look, dawn is in the distance. Very nice. I always get nervous coming down at full speed. In the old days, if you physics warped into the ground, you would destroy your ship, even if you wouldn't normally. We're on something rocky around here. Oh, There we go. So, crew report. Where are we? Ah, grasslands. Nah, I'm sure something hasn't done a grasslands experiment yet. Oh, you haven't. Oh, good. Keep that. Log the... No. Okay. Barometer, maybe? No. Radiation? No. Alright, recover. Oh, we've already done the EVA thing. Whew. That was a little annoying, but I think we picked up a little bit of science. Money, sciencey stuff. Which one is it time to upgrade? It's time to upgrade the pad, that is for sure. And 32. Oh, these are just... Oh. Let's see what contracts we might be able to realistically pull off. Rust. Yes, premium Rust is probably on the cards in the future. Orbiting. Why would you... Oh, well, I'll take it. Orbiting. Jet flight. Oh, I hate jets. I can put another heat shield on. A hammer. We could take a hammer up. Let me have a little think. Liquid fueled engine. I don't think we have that one yet. Parachute, radial mount, drogue chute. Oh, these are such a pain. I could build a craft just to do that. Haul this one into flight. A thumb. Let's try that. Stacked a couple of... Okay, so I think we can build a craft to try these things. Yeah, you can time up all the way down pi without everything exploding, which is very good. I'm not sure, Bailey. I don't know which videos you've been in. Maybe a Rust video. Who knows? So, contract. Solid, which is the hammer. So the hammer has to be up that high. Decoupler has to be... Stack decoupler has to be up that high. They both 46 to 49. What 200 to 2? That is so annoying. That's the thumper and that's the hammer. I'm gonna throw this away.
Ahoy!
Oh. Gosh, someone said ahoy. That must be someone subscribing. Thanks for subscribing. Yes, if you heard an ahoy, that's what that does.
Ahoy!
More people ahoying. Ahoy back. Now, I'm pondering. So, the hammer needs to go up to... That is super high to be tested. And this one also... So that's the thumper also has to go up super high. Well, I mean we can do that, and then that, and then we've just got to get them up to the right height. I'm not, you know what? I'm not even going to put any fuel in them. No, we'll do that. We're just going to have them. They don't need much fuel. So we're just going to get this vehicle up high. Oh, thrust limiter? Why not?
Ahoy!
Hello there, more people. Ancient War 2 video. Ah, cool. I'm glad, Bailey. We've got to get all of this up high, which means radial decouplers and some big stack. We could just go for more solid rocket boosters. Let's just try... I think I do want to try and recover this thing. This ridiculous contraption. So, parachutes are going to be with that one. Okay. When that decouples. And up here, and 2 more parachutes. And... don't lie to me. Is it those 2? and they're going to be up here. So no. Oh, you thing. Come here. No. Those two. Okay, so I better check that very carefully. So that decouples after that has fired. That and those decouple that with that. Yeah. So that's fine. So we've got to get this up to 40 or 50k. I'm honestly tempted just to do that. And to thrust limit it appropriately. And that one will be separated. So stage 6 is too powerful right now. 1.5 feels about right. Will that go up high enough? 2,000 meters a second. I think so. That has had its weight stripped out. That has had its weight stripped out, which actually might almost be a problem. So we need to make sure we've got winglets, I think, down here. Oh, 3. Yep. I am somewhat confident. Alright. Yeah. Pondering. Well, I think there's only one way to find out. We'll give it a go. Test bucket. So, I mean, this is really only has one job, and that's to go high enough and fast enough, which I don't... You know what? Could we try something sneaky? No, I'll see how this one goes first. Move the separator higher or it will crash. That's a really good point. I am willing to... Oh, and these all don't have parachutes either, do they? Recover vessel. Yes. Okay, back in the shed. They don't have parachutes on them, and I would like to recover them. I know they're not super expensive. How far are we off the part count? Exactly 30 parts, so we don't have any choice at all. We'll give it a go. Let's have a look. Contract window. Alright, well, I'm just going to have to, okay, double check that, then those, then that, then those. I mean, if this doesn't get up high enough, then we're just going to be in trouble, basically. If we just go straight up, shouldn't be too bad for all concerned. Now we're just going to get this altitude. 43, first of all. Well, that's for that speed. 44, 46. We're going to get 44 at this speed, at 280. But then we're going to slow down for the next one, which is ridiculous. This doesn't feel very viable. No, I'm not feeling it yet. Yes, SRB spam to try and hit these contracts. I actually think perhaps maybe normal liquid fuel boosters would be better, because at least I could control the thrust then. I mean, right now we're just going up, and that's that. And I could... it would have been a really messy stack, but I could have done that. I'm not sure, Resny. I think sometimes Streamlabs gets a bit confused, but thanks for subscribing anyway. Height is getting there. Maybe it'll do it. Maybe I've timed this well. Maybe not. Maybe? The speed is crazy high. 49. I'm going to throw... Well, that was really stupid, but I'm not too disappointed in myself. Good God, that was crazy. Okay, so... we're going to slow down, and we're going up. Are we going to slow down enough? Gosh, so this one is the thumper. This is really 46, really slow. We might do it. I might do it. Come on. We're slowing down. We don't want orbit speed, we want surface speed. Hammer. Do I test it and throw the other one away? 49. Well, we are going to come down and it's going to be a bit slower. You know what? I'm going to send this one. I'm going to turn over sideways so it's a bit safer. Oh, altitude is too high. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, God. The altitude is too... I was really well timed on those things as well. It wasn't too bad other than not being quite right. 49. Are we speeding up? No, we're going to come down. Oh, we hauled it. So that's all we have to do. We actually don't have to test it. So we just need to be a bit lower now. Oh. I could... Okay, so when I come back down, if we're going too fast, I'll just point up and activate this engine for a little bit. That's my plan. It's a good one. Speed is looking okay, but I've got to maintain a really precise speed. But that's okay. We'll be able to blow through that speed when we get to the right altitude. Going too fast now, but that's okay, because as soon as we come back down, I'll point back up, fire, we should gather speed back up, and we'll do a little bunny hop. Okay, little bunny hop time. Here we go, here we go, here we go. But there's not enough fuel. Oh, there might be. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh no. Oh well. Goodbye, you. Just throw you off. And stacked a couple... no, nowhere near fast enough. So we're just going to throw you away as well. And just throw you off. Oh, get off. Get off me. Goodbye, parts. And, I don't know, we'll just high speed towards the ground. Oh, that was a bit of a fail. I'm not too worried. I don't mind if we don't get all the contracts, because I want to get on with things. Got the hammer, the stacked coupler is going to be a different one. Okay. So, 500 meters, crash, crash, crash. Are we anywhere different? Are we over grasslands? Yes, just boring old grasslands, that's fine. Bonk, there with a thud. I do need a new launch pad. I might need a new one after dropping everything. The engine is real plume, I think. I'm just going to go forward to the next day. Do we have any parts to recover? I should actually check. Debris. Nope, no debris. All recovered. So yeah, real plume and all the other mods in the channel description. So we can do the science that I wanted to do now, which was to pick up... wasn't so much that. That is the start of some pretty cool stuff. And oh god, I still don't have the science for that. So I do have some money, but not much. Explore the Mun. Pass by the moon. I think we could probably do that. Yeah, we actually do need to do something more interesting than haul these stupid parts into space. What's the penalty? Oof, nasty. The thud, I don't think we have the thud yet. Test heat shield. Let me have a look. I actually know how I can do that, so I think I can do that. Juno basic jet engine, no. SCANsat, we're not ready to do SCANsat yet, so we shall get on with it. Okay, so going to the moon. I need about 4,800. I'm having a look at my Delta V chart. Yeah, I wouldn't mind about 5,000 Delta V. I think that would be perfect. So let's throw that stuff away. And now we are going to need, I suspect, quite a lot of battery power. What? I thought... I don't have the science. Oh, we're going to have to get some more science. More science, more science. We're going to have to fly over some mountains and do some science there. Damn it, that's a pain. We shall do so with a solid rocket booster. Yeah. So I think we'll just do that. We'll get a solid rocket booster, go fly over a mountain, pick up some science. We don't need that much, we just need some, and we'll be fine. And then we can pick up the batteries, because without batteries we will die, because we're using the realism mod, Kerbalism, and we will have all of our people suffocate and run out of power and freeze to death and all that kind of stuff. So that one looks pretty fine to me. Close the doors. Now, we want to probably go north. I can't remember which way around my...
Ahoy!
Ah, ahoy there. Hello, subscriber. 4 of those will do the trick. Oh, maybe a bit higher. Okay, so that's looking fine. We'll go visit the mountains. Use a plane. Planes take too long, Alex. No one wants to blimmin' fly to a mountain when you can, like, launch yourself at high velocity towards somewhere exciting, right? Just, oh, I've got no, I haven't limited thrust or anything. This thing is actually possibly dangerous because it's just one giant rocket and it'll push through the air and then they'll cook everyone and it'll be bad. Let's limit the thrust at least a tiny bit. Okay, come on, back here. Back in the VAB. SRBs are for the win indeed. Reasonably punchy. There we go. That's how we do it around here. And we are highly efficient because we have all of this recovery stuff. Actually, one of the things I forgot to check before I started. So we want to go north of the mountains. One of the things I forgot to check was how... where are we? There's north. No, I want to go more that way. No. Where's... No. That way. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, wow. I'm not really controlling this at all. This is going to be fatal if I don't... Oh, no. What happened to my... Oh, no. Did I take the... Oh, no. Oh, no. There's no separator. No. Come on, Jebediah. You have to survive this. Just try to... No! Oh, Jib! Jib lives. Just roll away from the fire, Jib. Roll away. Oh my god, that... I did not deserve... Wow! Who needs space suits? Oh, we might get enough science from this. Oh my god. Hey, Roaring. Yeah, we're trying to go to space. And we have been to space, but... now there's been a fire and we crashed and everything went a bit horribly wrong. But that's okay because we got just enough science to do exactly what I wanted to do. And in fact, I think some of you were possibly telling me to do the whole space plane thing so that I could like just pick up space plane runway science. Where are we? EVA report. I think that'll be enough. Recover. Wow, that was a bit close. That was very, very close to a disastrous death, and Jeb wouldn't even reborn himself. Oh, am I short? Is it 45? It is. We're going to do the runway science because I'm lame-o. I was still boosting because it was a it wasn't my choice. That was a solid rocket booster, and you don't get to turn them off. And I didn't have a separator attached. I'll stick some goo on here. We'll just slap science all over this because that's how you science. That's the best way to do science. And we're just going to launch ourselves onto the runway. Yeah, should be fine. Launch the untitled pod. Hello. Clonk. Alright, so this is going to be enough just to get us over the edge. I really don't like doing this kind of science grind stuff, so I'm not planning to do it anymore. The next plan is to orbit the moon and come home. Oh, no radiation. Okay, that's fine. Temperature and EVA. Jib, just hang on and I'll get you back in there. Where is it? EVA report. Yes. Okay, board. That was all of them, wasn't it? Was this one as well? Pretty sure I did. Yeah, whichever. Okay, recover. Phew. Oh, thanks very much, Roaring. Scienced the... There we go. We scienced the heck out of that. Better not say any naughty words. YouTube will get grumpy with me. So batteries. Yes. Oh, that's a lot of money, but that's okay. That's exactly what we wanted. So now we can get on with our Mars... Well, Mars, what am I saying? Our Moon Explorer. Thank you, Jib, for your sacrifice. I could send up a probe, and in fact... do I send up a probe or do I send up Jib? The probe would be handy. Why have you... Oh, I haven't got anything chosen yet. The probe would be handy. What do you guys think? It would also be a bit easier and lighter and all that kind of stuff. I could... I'm kind of thinking probe. If you disagree, let me know. I don't have fairings, which is a bit of a shame, so it's going to be a bit of an ugly rocket. What I definitely need is... Am I still on a 30-part limit? I think I am. More Cosmeteer. Yes, Freddy, I will be playing more Cosmeteer. Oh, never mind. The stream will be always recorded, so it will be coming back to you. So... we're going to need one of those eventually. Electricity is the big problem. And I want 3, maybe 4 of these batteries. That's a bit extreme. What will that tell me? So this has electric charge for 4 hours and 5 minutes. Yeah, I've got this new antenna, this high gain one. So I don't really need that many of them. I need 2 of them, I think. There we go. And one of the good things is I can leave them up as communications relays once I get up there. And maybe we'll do a 2 like that as well. More bounty hunter mode. Yeah, I know you would, Roaring. I might get around to that. We'll see how we go. The engine effects mod is Real Plume. There's a whole bunch of mod lists in my mod part lists in my description of the video. Science is next cab off the rank, and no point in taking you can't take mystery goo. Not much point in that. I've got some more parts, but there's only so much I can realistically do. I'm going to put this up here for ease of access. Not quite my normal must be pretty and very sleek. That's what I normally like to do, but that's okay for this one. And a magnetometer boom. There. How heavy is that? Is it actually significantly heavy? 0.015, and on the other side is that, which is 0.005. Ah, and that is 0.05. Okay, so I do need to be conscious of weight, so I'll put those there like that. That should be okay. So magnetometer will be good for a bit of science. Batteries in there. Do I want to try and bring this ridiculous telescope? I don't know. Seems a bit redundant. Yeah, transmit science. Would be nice. More science is good. So, it's like, how do you not make it look silly? And it's going to be blooming heavy as well, isn't it? 0.3. And what if I put the magnetometer boom on the other side? Yeah, maybe we'll do it like that. Slightly skew width. Now, how's our center of mass? It's looking pretty good. That's not too bad, I don't think. And I do want control. And so I'm going to have to put that just under here. Cool. So It looks a little bit like a tiny robot now. Hello, robot. So we've got enough power, I think. Actually, can we fit? Alright, so how much power is that? 1 day of electric charge? That's brilliant. Wow, it is going to actually run out of charge, so it's not even going to be a good relay. Huh. That's a bit of a shame. So I can't do much about that. Containers, life support, anything fresh in here. I could put hydrogen in here for a fuel cell. That kind of feels to me like an excuse for another service bay. And because I don't know, there could be reason to keep this thing alive in the future. Could we, or do we want to put all of a bunch of hydrogen in? So a fuel cell container, that we don't have the part to hold that yet. What is it? No. Resources, oxygen, hydrogen. Are they all hydrogen now? Yes, they are. Good. And then we put the fuel cell. Fuel and oxidizer. Oh, fuel and oxidizer. You can take hydrogen, oxygen, water, what? It produces water and electric charge? Oh, I'm going to leave that alone. I don't know enough about that system. That's okay. This is just a science probe. If it runs out, that's fine. Yeah, I could put hydrogen in the same base slip. I think I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to worry too much because I'm not going to be able to keep it sustained anyway. So it's better just to try and get some fuel on this thing and a little engine of some kind. I don't have an absolutely tiny. Well, 1300. That's plenty to go to the moon. I quite like how nice and proby that looks, so that's probably good. And that. And then some big tanks. Oh, the mod effects. So in my mod list, Spectra and Real Plume. And if you look at Spectra, the very last comment on the Spectra thread, I'm talking to the guy and asking him stuff, and he recommends more mod parts. That's a lot of Delta V. It feels like that might not. It feels like I'm thinking, I'm pondering. Is that going to be enough, or is that going to be fine? I think that's probably going to be okay. And that can it'll probably get us most of the way to the moon. Then we'll drop it off, and then we'll take this to do the circularizing. And we need stage 0 that's a ton. Really, 4,000 Delta V. All right, that's cool. I guess it's very light. So that's that's utility it. Get our recoverable booster going. And that's that. Yeah. And I do think we want to put on maybe a couple of solid rocket boosters. Not massive ones, just some decent sized ones. Oh, come on. I should have done it the other way around, shouldn't I? Do that. Ugh, it's not stuck on. Come here. And alright, so put on the aerodynamics, nose cone, winglet, 4-way winglet. Those are so cheap, I'm not even going to worry about trying to recover them. What are they like? Yeah, they are cheap. 400, that's very cheap. So stage 4 has a lot of thrust. Put it down a bit. And it's going to be, actually it's going to be joined with this one. Oh, come here. There we go. So stage 4 has even more thrust now. So yeah, that's going to last forever. I'm going to keep the engine a bit throttled down. That's a ton of Delta V. Yeah, I think that looks pretty fine. I mean, we're not carrying the huge pod up there. We've got a lot of battery. So, and this engine here will keep it ticking over as well with charge. Any final requests that I need? I got the controller thing on it. Oh, that's fine. I'm just having a quick look. Oh, we've got legs. That's good. We're not going to need them. Don't need any heat protection, thermal protection. We've got dishes. Oh, actually, almost forgot. Those are both deployed. So we're going to need at least one mono thingamy that isn't a deployed antenna, or we're going to have a hard time, I suspect. Yeah, otherwise we might lose control instantly. And it's got little arms, it's ready to wave. Hello. Goodbye. Okay. Minprobe. 1. Cool. I think it's good to go. Bye. What? Oh, no. Oh, 38 parts. Oh. I knew you'd do this to me, game. I didn't know, actually. I thought that was a possibility. We'll just go down to 4. And then we're on 36 parts. Maybe we'll make that disposable. 34 parts. 2. 32 parts. You know what? The batteries are gonna... We're only going to be going over and doing science, and the engines are going to turn on. So we'll do that. Fingers crossed, I think. Yeah, it'll have to do. Alright, Moon Probe 1. Good luck. See you, Spider Alex. This is Kerbal Space Program, and it's a space rocket building game, if you don't know it already. And you build rockets, and you send them into space. What? There's no SAS? Really? No SAS at all? Okay, we're going to put McJib on it. Rip Jaden, whatever it was that Jaden did. Ate some expired food. Bad luck, you. Try not to die. McJib, where are you? Will you do a hold for me? I think you will, but we're one part over then. I'll stick McJib right on the top. It might be that we just have to have only...
Ahoy!
Ahoy there! Someone subscribed. Good for you. And 31 parts. What are we going to lose? Oh, we're going to lose one of these, of course. We only need one. That's perfect. That should do the trick. McJib, you're a bit tilty there. Let's try and get you nice and square. There we go. Place 2 fuel cells and use the main fuel from the probe and power in case of emergency. Oh, that's actually not a bad idea, but it's too late and I'm so short on parts. So we don't have this, but I do have smart ass. I can tell McJib to control, so he's got his little green light on. So let's try and go up. No. Oh god. Oh, no, that didn't work. That's oh dear. That was not a useful probe. Okay. Well. Yeah. That's not so great. Just recover that tiny piece of junk. I think it's gonna have to be a blimmin' manned mission. Ah, well, that's okay. I think we can do it. So we'll just throw all of that away. Manned mission to the moon coming right up. So let's start. We got that. We've got control. So we've got parachute on the top. Where are you? Utility? Parachute. Launch clamps. It wouldn't have helped. It wouldn't have helped at all. Oh, thanks, Superstan. It is a really neat game. Kerbal's really clever. You've got orbital physics to worry about, but it's in a really fun and engaging kind of way. So, service bay. And so, Super reckoned that I could get away with putting in one fuel cell like system. And that would allow us to generate power if we absolutely need to. I like that. We're going to have quite a bit of science to do, so we're going to try and loop around and come back. We're not going to leave Jib out there. Come here. Why aren't you letting me put you there? Alright, so maybe we'll do it on the roof. I'll put all these science experiments in. Okay. 3. Are we going to need 3? I think we might need 4. 4. Yep, 4 goos. Mystery goo. Geiger counter, just 1. 1 Geiger counter. 1 barometer. 1 thermometer. Oh, we're going to have part count issues, aren't we? And barometer, thermometer, thingy-me-bobber. And yeah, I think that's going to be okay. I'm going to put that one a bit over there to spread out the weight. We're just going to bring all the science back. Can't afford an antenna. And let me have a look. So slip, make a service bay, make a science services bay subassembly. I would, except I'm very worried about the... Oh, I see. Like make it a... I gotcha. Make it a whole subassembly so I don't have to rebuild it each time. That's a good point. It's going to keep changing quite quickly at this point, though. I don't think I'm even going to be able to get a magnetometer in there right now. I could put it on the roof and put 2 side parachutes on, but I suspect that won't be enough. Thermal. Thermal. I need the big one, and I might also put on the little one because I think we have... Oh, no, I think we've got a test for it. Pretty sure I've got a contract. Yeah, I do. So we want to try and get it. 2 of them won't hurt.
Ahoy!
Hello, subscribers. Good to see you. Did that work properly? I think it did. So heat shield, parachute, that's all fine. And now we need the bit that's going to get us to the moon. I'm just sort of tempted to make this actually a reasonably chunky section. Like, I think that should be fine. 2,500 delta V. Yes. That should be good. And 18 parts. Parachute. No, that's fine. Food. Fine. So how much food do we actually have in here? I'll need to check to make sure we've got 53 minutes of electrical charge, 5 days food, stress is fine, water 4 days, oxygen, nitrogen 2 years, hydrogen don't need it, ammonia don't need it, food. So battery, maybe I'll put in a couple of batteries just so when we're coasting we'll have something to do. 2 batteries.
Ahoy!
There's a science experiment under there somewhere. Okay, so services bay closed, and right. So that's the moon part. Now we need. I almost wonder if I need 2 of these inline reaction wheels because they're so sucky. They are so weak, and they're causing us problems going up. And going up is where we need to go. So this is our orbital injection unit. Hello subscribers. Will this be too big? Will this be too big like this? It might. The Reliant, I think. Wow, I'm actually gonna make it a swivel. That is a little too big. Really. It would be better like that. So that's going to be 6, 8, 7,000. I'm going to chuck some more boosters on the side as well. So 2. I think 2 will be fine. And we will try for the thumper. Yes, that should be okay. Alright, so how are we for parts? Oh, what are you complaining about? Oh, 32 parts. Oh, no. I think I can probably ditch the batteries if I'm running a fuel cell, correct? Yeah, I think I can. So that's not exactly giving us a lot of room to do any controls, which is what I'm kind of worried about. That might just have to be. So that's like that. We're not going to recover stages either, which is a bit of a shame. That one, that one, that one. Moona. Flabber. Alright.
Ahoy!
Ahoy everyone. And I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I don't want to lose any more parts. Like, I just don't want to have them dropped out. What are we going to have? We're going to have... maybe we only need 2. I think we might only need 2 of these guys. Come on. Tilt round the right way. Right way. Alright. Now at least I can put a couple of winglets on, which might keep us from exploding. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm okay with that. We'll give it a go. We shall try. Okay, so Moon of Flyby. Save that. Oh, thrust to weight ratio on this stage is insane. Oh, it had to recalculate. Okay, so good. 1.5, 1.7. And then that should be more than enough. Let me just check. Should be more than enough. We'll see if it is. It's whether or not the science lines up with the reality of this vessel. So I think we still have plenty of 53 minutes of electric charge. That's not... yeah, that's not ideal. It's going to take more than an hour to get there. But we do have this little fuel cell. Okay, we'll give it a go. See what happens. Worst that happens is we lose Jebediah. That would be a tragedy. We've got to keep Jeb alive. I am pleased that I can pronounce your name. Names are not always necessarily my strong point. Oh, we actually do have the power now. Okay, so fingers crossed. Staging is fine. I wish there was an actual countdown which told you these things. It'd be a cool mod that gave you a countdown and told you to check your staging and all that kind of stuff. And of course I'm rotated exactly the wrong way to go east, which is where I need to go to get into orbit. Don't worry, the game video stream will be available on the channel, so you can go catch up with all the exciting parts where, well, Valentina, I don't think she died. She was alright. Jib almost died. I mean, he was the one doing cartwheels and with a solid rocket booster tied to his tail. That was a bit unfortunate. I'm really reluctant to touch any controls right now. I'm gonna go. This is not going to be the best and most efficient launch profile. In fact, I'm gonna just ease off the throttle so that I can drop the solid rocket boosters a little sooner, and then I can rotate. See you later, Jaden. Good luck not dying. Maybe we can do a little tilt. Yeah, little one, little one, little one. Oh, actually, we've almost lost all the liquid fuel as well. Oh, and I forgot Kerbal Engineer, so I can't even easily check this stuff. What are we on? Now, come on. Tilt, tilt. Oh, actually, that's very, very tilty. I'm just going to kill that engine. Don't destroy us, please. Alright, now we can tilt over. This is inefficient. Inefficient as all heck. Super inefficient. 92 kilometers out. Gah. It's like I almost really need to focus on getting those contract money so I can upgrade the bloomin' VAB. That's the real pain. Very short on push. Alright, I think we just need to start going sideways before we come straight back down again. Alright. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. We're clear of the atmosphere now. Yep. Well, we're recycling at least. Stay up. And this is going to be messy. Down goes the dumb debris. All the debris falling back to Earth. Gosh, I really miss engineering. I miss having an engineer tell me the Apoapsis and Periapsis. What a mistake. Are we going to go to space today, Jib? And I can't... Well, actually, what if I added... slow. Oh, I can't even add waypoints yet. I don't have the tracking station upgrade. No, I can't even see how much time it'll take, and if it's even realistic to get this orbit up and running. See ya, Pi. I will probably turn this into a series. I do want to try and colonize other worlds. That is the goal. I want to get some colony parts down because they're fun. That's a lot of fuel we've used. No, I haven't done anything to change the system. I quite like Kerbal system, and I haven't gone for a real solar system because that just sounds really painful. The scaled up solar systems are tough. This is sucking, and we're running very low on fuel. I don't know how much Delta V will have left, but I don't think it's going to be enough. That's my instinct, based on our poor performance so far. Well, we might be able to do some kind of really high orbit, and that might be useful. I do know the old way of getting to the moon. Point at the horizon when the moon is coming up. But, I mean, I'm quite happy just to do it the old-fashioned way. I don't think it's a particularly big difference in energy. See, we're already coming down. It's almost circularizing, though. And actually, I might see if I can go back, pick up the tracking station, upgrade it so I can do the... Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. X. Alright, wow, we are in space. And that does look quite pretty, I must admit. How are we looking? Oxidizer and fuel is ridiculously low. And I'm going to hop back to the Space Center so I can check the tracking station. Super Stan, we're trying to get to the Mun. And we've just to orbit it, but we've been hit by the 300,000. 180 is all we've got. Astronaut Complex, don't care about that. It's going to have to be contracts, isn't it? Okay, so we'll try it the manual way. Where are you? Come here. Fly. We'll try it the manual way. And if I'm careful, then even if the orbit is really poor, I should be able to cause it to dip back down. Oh, actually, I need to come around a bit more from memory. Need to be burning about here. Oh, okay. What is it telling us here? Oh, destroyed a stage. Recovered, destroyed. Contract complete. First milestones. Fine. So I think we are shielding. Oh, we got no shielding, but I don't think we have a solar storm. We're not too bad on fuel. It's kind of just need to go around a bit more. I think that should be fine. Let's speed. Let's see what we can do. And unfortunately, I'm just going to have to watch it from both views. Oh, I can watch it from up there. Now, we're so low here, it should be really cheap to re-enter orbit if we need to. I just don't really want to. Yeah, I can get out and push, and I have done that on normal human playthroughs. Now, there's no way we're reaching out that far. No, I think I'm going to take it down to 10. And then stop. No. Oh, that is so annoying. It's the part limit. I'm going to have to do proper, actual grind, which is what I didn't want to do. That's going to be required. So, do we have anything fresh? No, we do not. We might as well open this while we're here. I'm kind of tempted. Actually, I'm not even going to turn that on because I'm worried I'll use all the fuel. Observe mystery goo. No. Yes, you can get out and push with the little guy. Yeah, they have jetpacks, except he can't get out because I haven't got the tech yet. But they have little monopropellants, so little like thrusters on little jetpacks. And if it was like, if I'm coming back from this kind of orbit, you see, if I come all the way around here to change this orbit to slow down, if I slow down and burn away from where we're going, this will come down quite quickly for quite a small amount of energy. And so yes, you can actually get your guys to come in and re-enter that way. See you, Freddy and Blake's go. So look, the moon is there tantalizing us. Can I warp out to here? No, I can't do anything like that. We'll have to wait. We'll come out for a high orbit. And hopefully, electric charge. Oh. Crossing. Oh, extreme radiation. Oh, no. Oh, what the heck is that? I don't know what that's going on there. Okay, so he's homesick. If I brought antennas, that would be good. Okay, that's really seizure-inducing. Sorry, let me see if I can fix that. Record data. Okay, that's not good. Oh no. Oh no. He's got extreme radiation coming out of the belt. Sorry everyone, if you don't like flashing lights, sorry about this. Log pressure, and can I just run for a second? Okay, run. Charging up a little bit. Turn off the SAS, we don't need that. And no. I'm super worried. I think, so what is it telling me here? 2 rads per hour. The battery's very low. Food, water's fine. No signal back home. That's okay. Oh, we broke a speed record. Wow, that's not actually that helpful. So let me speed up time a little bit. And we are going to have a really hard time keeping him alive. Life support systems are off. I have no idea what's going on there with that flashing, sorry. And I suppose I can leave that running. Oh, hang on, come on. This is going to be so tricky to get home. What's happened? Have we lost Jib? I can't do anything. He is... What's he got? Sustained, G-force is sustained, G-force tolerance. Oxygen and nitrogen are fine. He should be okay. So the radiation counter's on. Oh no, I think we're out. I think this is it. The blue flashing, I have no idea what it is. I suspect it's some graphical... Wow, it is a graphical glitch. Oh, we're in time warp. Ah, is that the problem? Okay, so... Oh, running. Okay, so... Why is it not running? Where's my electrical charge? No. That's weird. So that's really bad. I don't know if that's just supposed to represent the belts or something. No, radiation belts, I can't see them. Shift B, nope. I think we're going to lose poor old Jib. He's in the dark. It's in the dark, but I don't understand why I can't get the cells to work. Back to the flashing. Slow down again. Observe mystery goo. Anything fresh? Is it going to... Yeah, okay, cool. It says fuel cell running. But I'm not getting any electricity. This seems a bit bad. I know, Jib is, I think, in trouble, chaps. What I can do is I can just try and... let me check again. I think we've gone through the high radiation belt. Let's turn it on. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. I think we have gone through the high radiation belt, so that is good at least. Nah, is that it? Did we lose Jeb? No, he's still there. Okay. Right, yeah, we know the fuel tank's low. And did we get... No. It has actually gone down, so... Alright, so let's have a look. We're just going to get close and then see what happens. Unable to breathe properly. Ah, it's cheating me. I don't know why it's not working. I've lost control. No. Okay, this is really worrying. Very bad news for us. Where am I from, Senpai? I'm from New Zealand. And I'm currently killing poor poor Jebediah. Okay, so I've got a little bit of power doing this. There we go. How much power did that give us? It's not... That is so annoying. It's cheating us. Well, the periapsis is now fine. And the flickering is going to drive me absolutely bananas. Never mind. We'll throw that part away, which was stupid. Oh well, Jeb, I think this is going to be your last hurrah, pal. You're going to re-enter soon. And I can at least tell the parachutes to stage, so they will fire at the right time. And you might bring your science back, but not you. Jebediah died of CO2 poisoning. Oh man, we need a funeral for Jeb now. And back comes the ship. Rip Jeb, I know. This is a tragedy. And we're tumbling back through the atmosphere. He did do a lot to bring us science though. And I suspect... Well, I don't know what else really. Science. Science is good. Poor Jeb. Rip. He died in vain because I didn't put any shielding on and we ran out of everything. The electric charge mainly. That was the killer and I thought it might be. And we even come down over here to, you know, grab some mountains, which is a shame. Jeb is the pilot of this craft who just died. So it is auto-deploying. I'm glad I set that all off. Jeb's final act was to ensure that everything came back safely. Thank you, Jeb. Thank you very much. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Oh, thank you. His death is not in vain. He has made significant scientific advances. If we don't just fall down the hill and everything explodes. Please, stop. No. Oh, God. That is so annoying. That is so annoying. Oh, Jeb. Jeb. Alright. That was a shame. Jeb, you died in vain. Rip. Rip everything. Ah, that's very annoying. And that was some money we spent on that ship too. What? Should have used Valentina. Oh, Valentina probably would have done better. She could probably hold her breath better. So, I think we really need to make sure we do this. So, stacked a coupler, heat shield in flight. Those are a bit tricky. Thumper, radial decoupler, orbiting. Oh, I should have taken a decoupler. Oh, I didn't have enough people. Ah, that is such a shame. Science data from space around Kerbin. Well, that's a simple one. Transmit or recover science data from space around Kerbin. Oh, okay, we can do that. That was such a bad luck landing spot. That was terrible. Flight? What have I got to do for this one? Oh, I can probably do the jet engine. That's kind of lame, but I can do that. Parachute would have to be... Oh, I could do that. Mark 16 extra large. Do I have them? Oh, I don't have one. Radial mounted chute. That's a bit too high for most jets that I... Oh. No, I think I've got enough. That's the problem, isn't it? Alright, let's try a plane. Oh, man, that's annoying. That was... Yeah, anywhere else. Do I even have any... Oh, so they're going to give us a jet engine. Oh my god, this is going to be a ridiculous... Yep, we're making... we're going to make this... Sorry, we're going to make this our flying thing. How much science did we have anyway? Yeah, destroyed. So, contracts to think about. Heat shield. Basic jet engine. So, we better just put a fuel tank on the back. I need it to be reasonably long. Basic jet engine. What? That's tiny. Can I do something sneaky? I normally can. Where's my structure? I don't even have wheels, do I? Sorry. No, I can't do that right now. That's ridiculous. There's no wheels or anything. Yeah, boats. You can do boats with mods, Superstan. Science, none. Planes, no. So I think we're going to have to do all of the part testing that we need to do. Excuse me a sec. Right, so part testing. That. I don't think I need to worry about science for these because we know the science all around here. So it's just going to be about earning the fat cash. So the cash will involve... can I just stick a jet engine on the side? I'm kind of tempted. No, I'll put the... Oh, we need at least a couple of heat shields. I think I could put the jet engines on the side. I'll make a jet engine stage. That's going to be weird.
Ahoy!
Ahoy there to you, subscriber. Heat shield. Heat shield, heat shield, heat shield. We must learn from our mistakes that Jeb has so valiantly died to give us. Come on, get in there. Oh, we need to transmit science data. Ah, that means we've got to actually get some science data, which is hard to do because we've done all the science. Oh no, we could... I'm thinking. We might be able to do that. We put a Communitron on. Get 2 of them. So we do that, and get the thumper up enough. I almost feel like we need almost like a traveling roadshow of junk flying upwards, to which we will, you know, do our tests. So the radial decoupler orbiting, that's a good one to remember now. So why don't I stick... I'm going to stick 2 of those on there. Yep, so we're going to do the radial decoupler while orbiting. So orbiting's easy enough for us to do. Actually, take that one off, put that on. So let's look. Radial decoupler orbiting, Kerbin orbit at a reasonably high altitude. Thumper. Where are you, Thumper? So, the Thumper? Yep. The Thumper solid rocket fuel booster at that speed and height is going to be a challenge. But we're going to have to do it, basically. We have to give it a best shot. So, drop the thrust on that a little bit. Yeah, the rocket exploded, which is a real shame, so I didn't get the damn science at all, which is absolutely... which is very sad indeed, because I think we would have done a really good... had a really good shot at it otherwise. So... having a look here, so radial decoupler, that one's going to be doable. Explore the Mun, no. Basic jet engine in flight. I'm going to stick the basic jet engine on the side of something, or on the top of something, and we're going to test it. The heat shield coming back from orbit. Stacked decoupler coming back from orbit as well. How far apart are those in speed? Not too crazy. 25. So coming down and then slowing down. I could try putting on a drogue chute just in case. So do the drogues. Yeah, drogues first, that one. Solid rocket boost to that one. Boom, boom, boom. No, I want separate on those stages and those stages. These ones are the orbit stages. We're just going to throw them off before we decouple. And that should... Oh, that's a bit low. A bit more thrust. That's not quite enough to get to space. That's why we're going to stick on some side ones. Might not get all the contracts, but we'll get a fair few this way. And we are going to put on... where are they? Thrusters. Engines. Yes, hammers. We don't have any hammer contracts, do we? No, 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 no. Juno, Thumper, yep. So, oh, come here. Put them down a bit. Oh, I might give them 3. Yep. That seems fine. 3, doom. 3, will that get us far enough up? Could we? I think we could probably go for 4. Yep. I'm kind of thinking of a way that I can... Yeah, poor old Jib. Asphyxiated in CO2. That's painful as well. That's the most painful of the asphyxiation options you have available to you. I'm kind of tempted to try and like stick this... Could I... You know what? We're gonna figure out a way. So first of all, we need to stick this on. Except we're not going to be going... We're going to be going too slow. Or too fast, I suspect. Stacked heat shield, Juno. That is quite slow. I can really slow this down. 4 of them disengage. And the jet engine, sucky jet engine. This is possibly going to look extremely lame. Well, I know it's going to look extremely lame. That does look stupid. I need to put it center mass or I might have some problems. And it probably needs aerodynamics on top. Wow. Oh, I want control of some attempt at control anyway. And I wouldn't mind... what are we still looking at here? So, 4 jet engines. No, we need to put them somewhere else. So we got those big rockets, and then that's decouples. But actually, that needs to go just after there. So in some stupid way, we might actually get a little bit of thrust from those jolly 1, 2, 3, 4 jet rockets. Then it's all going to fly off, and we'll throw those parts away. Then how are we for... Oh, 40 parts. Okay. ...28 parts. That might have to do. Thrust to weight ratio on this stage 8 is way too low. Stage 7 is those two is tiny, but that's okay. Stage 5 is plenty. And I do have a couple of parts left for steering. Yes. Tester. Oh, this is a really sucky one. Valentina's going to take over. Good job, Valentina. This is going to be a bit weird. Okay. Oh, it's nighttime. Okay. Do we want to... Oh, actually, we're going to recover, and I'm going to go back to the Space Center because I want to I want it to be morning so I can see what I'm doing. Yep. Morning. I think our reputation just took a massive hit with Jeb dying as well. Oh dear. We're certainly, yeah, I think we're in negative reputation right now. Never mind. It was just all part of the thing. Part of the experience of going to space, right? Going to space on only 30 parts until I can get the money to upgrade the vehicle assembly. Okay, so let us try to do this. So we're looking first of all for the Juno. What do I actually have to do to just run test? I'm not sure. I don't know if I just have to stage it or if I have to do anything fancy. Okay, we're going nice and slow. Oh man. Come on, I need those engines to stay on. Oh no, we're going to run out of puff. No. Okay. Well, never mind. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. See if we can get to space. If we get to space, then we can do the other tests, which is fine. But I'm gonna have trouble. I'm gonna have trouble sending science. I didn't bring anything sciencey with me. I should have brought a magnetometer. Aye. Valentine is doing the trick. Oh look, now I've got the stuff I need for the blimmin' jet engines. So I've actually got to get this up high enough. If I get it up high enough, then I'm happy. Ah, it's too fast now. Ah! This is very annoying. Well, the Thumper is definitely going to get us up there, but it's not going to pass its own test. Oh, it might do. It might do. 34. This is not really working. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be enough push. Yeah. Science. No, the decoupler is orbit. No. That is a pain. This is a bit of a spiky one of those toys, gentlemen, and any ladies present. I don't think you'd enjoy this. Come on. We're just bouncing along with the ground now, aren't we? Speed it up a little bit. We're chasing the apoapsis. You actually kind of want to be chasing the apoapsis for a maximally efficient... Oh, we're almost out of fuel. That is ridiculous. So, orbit, no. We're going to fail that, not do that, and... Oh, above... Okay, we'll do the stack decoupler, and... Boop, I don't know what that was. Boop. Hooray, we got one contract at least. Yay, some money, some money. And I'm tempted to just drop those drogues now. Oh, they're not going to do anything. Yeah, never mind. Oh, that was terrible. One contract. Make it all the way out to space, Valentina. So I guess you get to visit space, but you don't get to stay. I'm going to have to build a craft just to take the clips up and take science. And I think that will be good. That'll get us some good money. And we'll worry, I think, about the Thumper Yeah, and the jet engine some other time. Are we coming down? Oh, she might actually get some kind of Highlands science if we're very lucky. Well, that would be good. I can see Jib's ego from here. I think you mean the place where his craft exploded and died. Poor chap. Valentina, you're looking very happy, which is good. Do I have any chance of any of these coming in for tests? Oh, we might do. I suspect we'll be going too fast, but... Oh. I've got the heat shield ready to test. Alright, come on. Speed up. How fast? Whoa, just insane speeds. That's a really precise speed to hit. Doing 25k. I'm not a big fan of that contract. Let's just straighten up a bit more. $25 to 30. Slowing down a little bit, but not enough. Okay, tilt properly. Oh, come on, Valentina. I want you to do it. I want you to. We're at 37. We're actually coming in really shallow. Well, I thought it was really shallow. Yeah, it's reasonably shallow. We might spend quite a bit of time at the right height. Oh, we might hit the right speed. We might. We've got 5 kilometers of height to deal with. I think we might just do this. It might work. Alright. The height is now right. The speed is... Oh, come on. Come on. I'm just trying to keep it... Come on. No! You're gonna kill me, game. No, we're too low. This game is trying to hurt me. It doesn't want me to succeed. Alright, down you come. Faster. No fail, no test for you. We're just gonna do the good old... Yeah, I know. All the shoots. Yep. We're gonna take a magnetometer up. We're gonna put it right on the nose. And we're gonna take up these strokes because you only need the... Well, we're gonna use side shoots. And we're gonna do the stack decoupler in space. And that is gonna be the mission. And we need 3,400 good amounts of delta V. Oh, maybe we're going to be in some highlands or something. Might get a bit of science. Crew report. Oh yes, over Kerbin's highlands. Great view of the highlands. Should have brought some more science, shouldn't we? Speed up. Oh, we're having such a hard time today. It's very, very vexing. And I still feel pretty sorry about Jib. Cut that shoot. Too slow. Cut that shoot. Yeah. Come on, get Valentina home. Faster. And touchdown. And crew report on there. And poke your nose out, Valentina. Have a little look. And hop back in and recover. Ha! That was super, super annoying. So, we did one contract, I guess, which is fine. Valentina got us some science, and we have some money, but we don't have enough to upgrade the VAB. Not by a long shot. So, let me just have a look at contracts first of all. Someone survived Super Stan. Jib was our first casualty. That wasn't too bad, I think. No. Oh god, I hate these shoot ones. No. liquid fuel splashed down. We can do that. I'm gonna do that like straight away. Flee solid rocket booster at the launch site. Oh, okay, so let's just do the most basic thing. Okay, phew, this is gonna be good. We're gonna throw away that stuff. We're going to throw away that stuff. We got lots of chutes there. Splash down. What was it? Hang on. What was the contract? Did I say skipper? Oh, we're gonna do the skipper. Okay. Yeah, that's well, they've loaned us a skipper. Fools. Put that there. And that there. I think we'll just put lots of chutes on everything and we'll recover the whole thing. How about that? 2 of those. Throw that away. Actually, just make it 3. Perfect. So we're going to splash down. We're going to just do that. We're going to get these contracts because the lack of contracts is killing us for money. The lack of money means we can't upgrade, and because we can't upgrade, we're stuffed. So here we go. This is going to be, yeah, I'm super excited. Pi, I've got a contract I can actually achieve easily. And jet engine. No, I'm not even going to try and do that. We're just going to go and splash. And then we're going to see what happens. Okay, here we go. Come on. Come on, you tiny little ship. You ridiculous tiny little ship. Oh, God. Alright. Alright, control yourself. No. Yeah, we just need to get you into the water. Why do they didn't just roll it over to the blimmin' water in the first place? I'll never know. There needs to be a catapult. You need to be able to just throw a catapult for some of these parts. And parachute time. Oh, and oh, do I need fuel? If I need, no, I can test it without fuel. Don't disengage it. That's the most important thing. A beagle. You're going to get a beagle, my sister. Her kids have 2 beagles and they are insane. One of them ran into someone's house down the road once, jumped on their table and stole their chicken dinner, stole their like roast chicken they'd made for Sunday dinner and ran off with it. My sister had to go around and buy everyone dinner. They are very cute, but they're extremely mischievous, and they love and they need heaps of company, and they are hounds, so they like to hunt and dig. Well, not hunt, but you know, they like to run and get out and chase things down, like chicken dinners and sausages and stuff. And it's eaten like all the chocolates in the house, but survived. It's eaten entire fruitcakes, tinfoil and everything. A test is coming. Yes, look at it. It actually makes quite a good floating platform there. Oh. Alright, run, test. Hooray! Look at that. Yay, we got some money and a destroyed stage and a destroyed stage. That's all the other stuff we had. And I think that's it. I don't think there's any science to be got there. Alright, thank you Kerbals for giving us that. Now you're gonna give us the flea. That's what I want. I want that flea contract. At the launch site.
Ahoy!
Ahoy there, subscriber. And the swivel. Oh, I can't take any more. Okay, that's fine. Do this quickly. And throw you away. The next engine to test is the flea. Oh, don't need that. Oh man, this I thought, could have sworn I had this one at the start. All right. All right, test. Hooray! Good test. Good test, Valentina. Crew report. Nah, nothing to see here that's fresh. Great. More reputation. Maybe we'll get our reputation out of the complete doldrums because it sucks right now. Alrighty. Calm down. What is this going to be? I think it's just going to be more grasslands. We've already done that. Some mountains we're having trouble with. And last minute parachute. And spin around. Good. Deploy chute. Yes. Excellent. Oh, sorry Valentina. I wanted to send you to the moon, but we're going to have to grind a bit of money because no one wants to send us to the moon today. No one? Oh gosh. That was a little more explosive than I'd hoped. Alright, that's fine. Recover. We did the test. We got the money. That was a cheap booster. There was another part booster in there, I think. 250. Part testing. A poodle splashdown. A swivel at launch site. What is that worth? 16. I think we'll go for the poodle. No, we'll go for the swivel liquid fuel at launch because we're going to use it. Yeah, and we'll get up to space. I think that's going to be the last flight. We're going to up to space, do the testing that we need to do with Valentina, and then see how things are going. So I actually want to throw that away to put science on the front. I want to put this magnetometer. Oh, this magnetometer boom. Looks a little weird, but that's okay. And do I want to put anything else on there? Maybe. I mean, I could put you know, a couple of these things on there. Why not? It's a science ship. And then we need the getting into space stuff. So that will be a... I might give her some batteries just to be extra safe. And I don't know why that liquid fuel, the fuel cell didn't work. I was kind of disappointed about that. To be perfectly frank, didn't quite work as I'd hoped. I don't know if it bugged out or what, but it caused the death of Jebediah. No, what am I doing? Silly. Don't need that. We all need that to actually we do need that because I might want to see if I can do the test. We might have a go at the test. And well, if we're doing, yeah, we do want that because we're going to have multiples of those potentially. I don't think... Oh, that's going to be heavy, isn't it? Oh, we're going to do that in space, so we can just do that here. That's fine. Cool. So, rockety parts. The parts that go up. 1, 2, and an engine. That'll be plenty there. The test was for the swivel on the launch pad, wasn't it? Swivel at launch pad. Cool. So now we need decoupler. You know what? That seems like a bit excessive amount of fuel to take up for orbit. Choose a small one. Nope. Cool. That should be fine. Swivel goes on the bottom there. And now we need some of these. How many do we need? I suspect 3. If we can get away with it. If the game will give us the opportunity to use 3. 31. Really? You know what? We don't need those. No, we do need one of those. We need the science magnetometer. We don't have any coupling stuff on the top of this. Pondering. And how heavy are those decouplers? How heavy is that science communications boom? Can I just do one off the other? You know, I think I can. So I can do one of those and one of the others. Okay, so stick you there for now. One there and that there. It gives us a little bit of something to play with. It's not exactly perfectly balanced, but I think it's close enough. So now we can get 3 more. Okay, so that one, that one, that one. That one goes there. Do actually want to try and recover some of the stuff because it will get pricey otherwise. So this stage is probably the most recoverable. And how does... oh, it's manageable, it reckons. And I could probably try another one up here. Put it around here. So that's 29 tons. It's not perfect, but it's not too bad. So let me have a look where these are. So that one goes there. That one goes up here. No. So boom, boom. Cut, drop. No, not that. It goes here. Cut and drop. This one comes up here. And that one is its own. That one is its own. And that one is its own. So I need to put those up there. So that one goes with that one. Okay, so Babosh. Deep Rock Galactic? I haven't, super. That sounds kind of interesting. Well, well, I don't know if it sounds interesting. It's got a kind of a cool name. So 3 of those. Alright, so that's a lot of Delta V. 1.4, 1.5, 1.45. So that's that. Then throw those away. Then throw that away. So stage 4. Oh yeah, that's fine. Then do that. Throw those away. And then we'll be in orbit, hopefully. With 7,000. That should be absolutely tons. Okay. We have power. Yes. Science. Yes. Transmission. Yes. Test subjects. Yes. Okay, cool. So, tester. Oh, man, what a mission. This is tricky. It's been fun, but I haven't quite played through career before, and it really does put a few limits on you, doesn't it? So, run test. There we go. That did work. Good. I got that in the right order. And we got a very tiny amount of money. Thank you, very tiny amount of money, game. Well, where do you think you're going? Don't you tilt over. No, 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 no. Don't you try anything funny. Come on. I know you're a big rocket. You can get up, though. The Penetrator version 2. Pretty much. It's not nice and rounded, though, which is a shame. If it gets too fast, those will become real slowdown points for it. Magnetometers all ready. Got a little tip there. Ready to deploy and cause lots of fun. Oh, that does sound fun. Super Stan. I'll have to try and remember to look it up. So, this is running out of fuel a bit too quick for my liking. I'm gonna just slow it down a bit. It needs to finish its burn after. Yeah, the center rocket needs to finish its burn after these guys, otherwise it ends up being carried along. Gravity turn time. And I forgot. Oh, I could have used that one more part to put our good old engineer in there. Don't you rotate wildly. That's the slight imbalance in weight causing that, which is a real shame. Come on. And also the swivel engine isn't steering as much because I haven't got much thrust going on. Tilt over. At least the top side is fairly punchy. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. What do we got here? Horizontal speed gain, please. Not too far though. Ah, never mind. Okay, it keeps pulling to one side because of the disparate weights. That's a shame. Are we going to get to orbit? I think we might. Alright. It's a bit laggy for you, Superstan. I'm sorry. It seems like we're getting a bit of issues with the stream now and then. Oh yeah, there's quite a lot of fuel in there. Maybe we will do it. I'm going to slow down a little bit, get a bit closer to the outer atmosphere so we're in a vacuum. Get the ISP we need. Good, vacuum. 75, full thrust. Now we can do... we can deploy this. Can we crew report? Nope. What else have we got? We can toggle magnetometer. There's the toy with its extra long probe. Log the data. Yes, and we can maybe start an all scan too. I don't know if it's actually going to do anything. Yep. Someone disliked it. They mustn't have liked my cool dulcet tones, or maybe they got sick of me crashing constantly into the oceans and into the mountains and failing all the tests. It's possible. This is really... it looks funny with his extended nose. That makes me laugh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Have we got enough fuel? I think we got enough fuel to do it. I think we're out of the danger zone. And Valentina is... yeah, I mean, that's... yeah, we're going to do it. And I feel like we're at the right kind of chasing the AP. You want to be chasing the AP by sort of a few seconds, 30 seconds, 20 seconds. We're going a bit too far now, but I do need that to be out over 90. Oh, XXX. Okay, cool. Yes, we're going to make it. It's going to be space. Thank you, Valentina. She's talking to ground control. I love the Chatterer mod. What's going on? Oh, we're still on speed up. Okay, cool. So 93. Now, speed up. Oh, come on. 93 to... it's 90 to 100k, isn't it? Oop. 90 to... oh, very good, very good. Okay, wow. We are actually properly in space. And look at that. That looks so beautiful. I do like the Spectra visuals. Okay, so we recovered some money. Total refund. I'll take any tiny refund I can get. Bits crashed. Well, we knew they would. They weren't worth very much. Wow, 3 of them were. So, let's check our science very carefully. We did the test. Yep. Test the radial decoupler. Alright, radial decoupler. Where are you? Decouple. Wow, was that successful? What? What? Tiny refund. Yeah, that was a good one. I don't know what that did. Okay, so, transmit science. Science. Right, transmit. Or recover scientific data from space. Or transmit or recover, that's fine. Why did that radial decoupler not give us the cache? And also, are we getting... no, not that. Are we getting any kind of mapping? I don't think we are. Well, it says it's all mapping, but... I don't know if it actually is. Let's have a look. Stop or scan? No, it seems fine. Are we okay for electric charge? Okay. Any more logging to be done? No, I think we just added to it. Kind of tempted to push the nose out a bit more. See if we can get to... what is that? Kerbin space low. I think we can get Kerbin space high without killing ourselves. So that's going to be... I can't remember what Kerbin space high is. I suspect it's about that. And yeah, we're missing... well, no, we don't have enough to go that high. So let us check. She's fine. We don't want to go too high because then we'll get into the radiation belts as well. Heat shield, that's fine. Science data from space, yes. And I think we can speed up. The data is going down. I think we have to return it or capture it, so that's okay. So what happens if we get all the way around to the other side? Oh, tester. Ah, so those batteries. Oh, God. So annoying. I'll burn a bit retrograde. Charge up again. No, we're not going to be able to go out, I don't think. So, electric charge. Oh, I know what we should stop doing. And that's we should toggle magnetometer and turn off SAS. Do we want to... We could just force a landing. Okay, so I think we're going to have to force a landing, because otherwise we're going to end up causing ourselves trouble. So, I'll check the contract window. It wants us to do a radial decoupler. I don't understand why it wants that. So I think we're just going to bring her straight down. Otherwise we're going to run out. Okay, what do we say? Alright. Not too straight down. Contract complete. Science from space. Brilliant. Received an experiment from space around Kerbin. Good luck. Okay, stop doing that. And fold away that antenna so we don't burn it off when we come back. Yep, retract it. And how are we looking now? Resources are fine. Science is fine. The test there is fine. And it didn't like our other test. I have no idea why. Battery's a little low. So we'll give it a little punch just to give it a bit of electricity. Yeah, that was very low. Oh, there's the debris coming down. So our burn is going to bring us down pretty promptly. That's okay. Electric charge. I don't know why we're still suffering and out of electric charge, which is such a worry. I don't want to lose her as well. So, okay, I can still steer. No, not that, that. I'm kind of worried about going down too fast as well. Like, that's not even... What is causing the rechargeables are not... I think she can survive long enough without life support when life support cuts out. But I'll need to pretty much fire everything now to arm the parachute. Oh. Oh no. There's only one parachute on this whole thing. There's only one parachute on this whole thing. Yeah. That's not good. So we can prepare for launch by doing that. Electrical charge is about to go out. Oh dear. Oh dear. Poor Valentina. I suspect this is going to be the end. There's only one way to find out. We should fire the parachute now so it's armed. And slam into the ground. Yep, so chute did get deployed. I mean, if I'd given her a wrench... Oh, she can't get out. I could have moved the parachute if I'd given her a wrench. I've even not put it in the right spot, so... Alright, well, we'll see. It's going to come down backwards, which is fine. And... I mean, it's not that heavy, and the rest of the rocket might break her fall. Okay, engine's about to go. Oh. Oh, well, she made that part through. I can't even see the craft anymore. Oh, are we going head first now? Oh, so we are. It's my fault I get to pay for it. I know. I know, it's tragic. Oh, I can't see anything. And vital signs are not great. I wish I could get some vital signs here. I can't. I wonder what the G's were like on that re-entry. That would be nasty. So we're at 3,000 meters. So, alright, coming down nose first. And nose first is not ideal, but it's lost its engine, so it's not going to be that heavy anymore. That might actually be the best thing for it. 9 meters a second? I think she's going to survive. There's a couple of things on the nose to break the fall. You know what? Oh, we can't extend it, and it got blown off anyway by the looks of it. The magnetometer. 9 meters a second. 9 meters a second might. She might survive that. Oh, she did. She did. Oh man! Wow. Okay, grasslands. Fine. I'm just going to recover that. Wow. I'm going to call that a victory. She's alive, and we brought back 31 science. What was the what? That was oh no, we got 31 science. Huh. We sent back some science, so that's to be expected. She's a level 1 pilot, and our reputation went down. And it's looking pretty miserable up there. Well, that wasn't too bad. I mean, it wasn't brilliant. Wow, we can actually do these now that we've got the parts for it. A low resolution scan of Kerbin. But we don't have power. We can't do that without power. Small landing gear in... what? Small landing gear in flight. What do we have to do? Landing gear in flight over Kerbin. Test landing gear. Oh, I think I can do that. Yeah, let's try that. A very simple flight. In fact, I don't even know if we need to... oh, we need to be in the air, so that's okay. So, throw away that terrible rocket. Throw away this terrible rocket part. Don't need that. Probably should put a parachute on before I forget. Man, that was lucky. Chuck that there. A very small one of them. Actually, even easier. That. You alright? Twitching weirdly? In fact, we don't need any of those. We can just go straight on there. Keep it nice and... oh, okay. Can I... what is not to love about that? I mean, look at that. That's awesome. So yes, landing gear. That's very nice. I might want another parachute on it. Where are you? Parachutes? Utility? Yeah, we'll put a couple of parachutes on. And good. Alright, we'll just try that. Tester. Next tester. It wanted me to test the wheels. That's what it said. To test the wheels. So I said, oh, alright then. No. Run test. No. Okay, I gotta go up first. We run test. Oh, very nice. Cool. 24,000. I'll take it. And down we go. That's very silly. Good job, Valentina. This is my best rocket yet. That's very cheeky and also very true. Can we land it on the runway for the runway science? No, maybe not. We can maybe drive it to the runway though. It's going to run out of electrical charge though. No, it seems okay. There was something, I swear there was something draining it. I don't know if it was SAS or if it was just life support. It was probably life support. draining batteries in orbit. Come on, Valentina, you can do it. Faster. Ugh, gosh, it's slow. Faster, faster, faster. I want to land. No one's died. No one's ploughed headfirst into the ground. We didn't get any kind of map, did we, off the magnetometer? I'm not too surprised. Draw an ore map for me and stuff. No, never mind. Alright. Oh, whoops. I've got sound effects wheels, by the way. Whee! Spinning. Just twitching weirdly. Alright, I think we'll just recover that. That's getting a bit silly. Right. Well, science, yes. Fine. Money has gone up. Great. Part testing. Anything else? A poodle? A liquid fuel splash down? Yes. This is kind of annoying ways to get money, but I will take it. Yes, time warp. Poodle, poodle, poodle. Do we even have that part anymore? No, we don't. I don't know if it'll let us launch with it. The testing part. Go away. So, Poodle, where are you, Mr. Poodle? That guy needs to be on some fuel like that. I suspect it's going to be hard for it to go anywhere, so we'll give him a little push. And that looks ridiculous, which is just how I like it. Cool. Oh, we don't want that. Well, yeah, we'll fix this in a sec. Launch. 11 out of 10 landing. Good probe. Okay. Oh, if you haven't subscribed already, that'd be cool if you do. And if you do, then you get to hear a wonderful ahoy sound. That's a great incentive if you ask me. So, splash down. Just go that way. Go that way. Go, 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 go. Fast as you can. Fast as you can, little rocket. Faster. Such a stupid test. I just need a catapult to fling all the parts into the water with a probe attached to them, and then I'll just go through them each one by one and test them. If you resubscribe, I've got no idea how that will work. Down comes the poodle. Flea explodes. Cheap 400 whatever dollar exploding thing. Trashy spacecraft. These are not trashy. It's basically a small boat. It's beautiful in its own special way. And it's got a reflective window. I like that. It's a cool mod. Come on. Come on. Get in the water. I don't know why no one can just wander down there themselves and push it in, but that's fine by me. It's a test. Get away. Yes. And recover. Are we just going to have to do endless bad tests? I hope not. Part testing. Landed at Kerbin. Well, that's even...
Ahoy!
Oh, hello there, ahoy. Splash down at Kerbin. We can do all of those. Definitely do that. There is a subscribe button, and then when you hit subscribe, it goes ahoy, and stuff happens. Let me have a look. No. Yes. So, that's the one we want. They also want us to test an engine. Was it the Terrier on the launch landed? That's okay. So we do that, do that, do that. Oh, it's actually got thrust to weight ratio like that. legs. I mean, can we land and then throw it away and then... yeah, I think we probably could. Yeah, that seems to work for me. So we do that, and then we throw this away, and it'll land by itself somewhere. And yeah, I think that works fine. 2 for the price of 1. Oh yeah, sometimes you can fall behind, and you have to hit the live button to go live again. If you do miss out on stuff, you can always come back and see it. Oh, well, fine, we got the test. Brilliant. Great, what terrible rewards. And no, it's too heavy to take off. Is it actually going to... It might take off. When it gets very low on fuel, I suspect. Nope. Nope. But it's a cheap test. Cheap test, perfectly fine. So we'll use another flea, I think. Just leap ourselves into the ocean. Our funds are climbing. Oh, let's go and check the contract window again. I should get the mod which lets you do all this from any window, because the contract thing is a pain hopping back and forth. Radial chute. Solid fuel at the launch site. I do like that. I think the game's going easy on me now. It's sympathetic to my cause. It knows that I'm not very good and I keep messing up. I'm generally a lot better at actual rocket design, but on these limitations, whoa, it's tough. So where was it? Hammer, solid fuel. Yeah. And we're going to thrust limit it and do that. Yeah, that should be enough to get it in the water. I've got parachute, got bits. Yeah. Do we want to recover it? I think we do. Because why wouldn't we? It's cheap. And we'll put that there. Cool. A catapult. Well, there are robotics mods, and they do obey the laws of physics as the game has it. So yes, I imagine you could. And then you could... Actually, that would be a really funny... That would be a blimmin' funny thing for someone to do, wouldn't it? Just to have like a... have like a part testing vehicle that they just load up, put the part on it. Oh no. It's not far enough. Unless I'm really lucky. Come on, we're going for the water here. Oh, not enough fuel. Alright, we'll get the next part. That's alright, we'll get it. We'll get it. Be easy this time. Blop. And put more fuel in it and go again. I haven't got any closer to getting a colony. Slogging our way through the money problem. I should have upped my rewards a little. And that much fuel. Is there anything else they want us to text or check that we could stick on? Test. Parachute. Liquid fuel engine landed at Kerbin. Okay. Did we not just do that? That's a terrible contract. I'm not even going to do it. I'm going to get on and do this one. Probably not much better, but that's alright. Hey there, Pi. So I'm going to do this test, and I'm probably going to finish there because it's getting a little bit late. I don't want to cheat. I might, before the next stream, I might do some like those annoying tests that are. Why did you blow up? You had shoots. I might do the annoying tests that are bugging me, just because they're bugging me, and I don't like that. And that way I have some money for the actual moon shoot. Alright, you're over 1,000 meters. Good. Throw you away. Oh, destroyed by aero forces and heat. Oh, we lost the shoot. Oh gosh, well I'm glad I haven't deployed this one yet. Well, go down the right way, please. Nah, that's a shame. We lost the solid booster and the parachutes. Damn it. And parachute. And then we can test our beautiful, beautiful heat shield for the very small amount of money they're going to give us. That was the exploding things back there. Oh, chute's open. Land, land, land. Valentina has been thrown into the ocean multiple times. You'll get to go to space again one day, young lady. Don't you worry. Okay, don't worry. It'll be perfectly good and happy time for you. Run test. Yay! Oh, where are we? Coming back game. Okay, yay. A small amount of money. We have contributions. Oh, what? Oh, what? The first... What has happened? The first flyby of the sun? I've got to check the tracking station. Has Jeb... No, I don't think anything's flying past the sun. Well, we've got...
Ahoy!
Oh, hi there, subscriber. We have got a lot of money from whatever just happened with something flying past the sun. I can't believe there is actually... Well, at least we can recover these. Like puddle jumper debris. They're all landed. There's nothing going past the sun. Maybe it's a sympathy. A sympathy contract win is all it must be. This might give me some money at least. Well, a small amount. Test the debris orbiting Kerbin. Test it. Oh, it actually... Oh my god. There's... Something is flying past the sun. What? How? What is it? It's a parachute. Why is this? How did this even get here? It's literally going to have like a crazy close encounter with the sun. 1,000,000 miles off. Oh, a bit over 1 billion miles, is it? That... I have no idea. I have no idea where that came from. That must be a glitch. I'm not going to complain, I must admit. Yeah, I'm not going to complain. So, that's kind of funny. I have no idea how that parachute ended up over there. And I'm kind of disappointed I got some debris orbiting. I was pretty good at getting most stuff deorbited. Oh, 81. Oh, that is going to bother me. What are you, debris? A booster? Oh, it's that bloody thing. Ah, oh, damn you. Well, I had to do it in orbit. It wanted it to be in orbit to do the test, so... Too bad. Never mind. Space is pretty uncluttered so far. Well, I don't know quite why they're giving me money for something going all the way past there, but we're now pretty close to our goal. And I've got little bits and bobs I can mess around with. Brand decoupler, splashdown, parachute, terrier landed. So I think I'm probably going to do some of those offline because it's getting a bit late and it's time for me to go to bed. And it's probably time for all you guys to go to bed too, or to get up or something. So until next time, I've been Tiny Pirate. What I'm going to do is get enough money to upgrade the VAB. Just do some of those little fiddly around contracts. And in the next episode, we're going to fly to the moon. Or fly around the moon. Yeah, it must have been exactly as you say, Pi. I think it was the chute. Either Valentina's chute or possibly Jib's. Yeah, and I think that's gone flying into space. So yes, I did crack in, and at least I'm getting a flyby of the sun money, so I'm okay with that. I think that's fair compensation for the effort we put in. Anyway, until next time, I've been Tiny Pirate. I'll hang around and chat for a couple of minutes, and I'll catch you again all soon. Thanks for watching. Good night.